Still a little skeptical of overshooting.
Hello.
It's hard to judge distance.
So when it comes to rejoin, if you know that I'm doing like 300, you can safely do like 350 to close. And then as you get within that half mile, start to slow your closure rate. Come off the throttle to 300. And then I say, yeah, go ahead and bring it in a little bit. I want you to be about twice as close as you are right now. One of my favorite things about this game is just watching people in my mirror.
Hello, hello, hello.
And then go ahead and move your position up more. Sweet. Are you comfortable there?
Hello.
Yep, I can go closer if you want.
Nope. Let's keep it there. We're going to go and start our left-hand turn. Oh, actually, so let's confirm some stuff real quick. Left MFD should be on attack radar. Let's put our scope out to 80. And then right MFD should be on the essay page with an 80-mile scope also.
Perfect.
Sweet. Rolling out to the left. Also going to keep us in a climb and taking it up to 350. Is that dog?
It is Doug.
Hell yeah.
How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
What's up,
I'm
dog?
good.
Yep, go ahead and get in here, Vader. I'm finishing a flight right now with Iron, but we'll be right over for fan flight in like 2 seconds.
No worries. I still have to keybind my basic controls at least.
Okay. Sweet. All right. One has good luck.
Where are we loading in?
Rhoda should be the only place that you can spawn in with an 18 aside from the carrier.
Roger. Roger.
Two, let me know when you have good joy on target.
Certain base I should spawn in at?
Rhoda.
Yep, go to dynamic and pick Rhoda.
Got it.
Yeah, I've got a lock.
Sweet. What is your range?
The range?
Yep, bottom right of your HUD. It will say like what is the words that it says? Dang. I lost my lock.
Visual?
Nah, it'll say like FL 30 or something.
I don't have that. I lost my lock, that's why.
Yeah, I did too. Oh, it's because they're flanking. Alright, we're going to bring it to the left. And also nose up 5 degrees.
Copy.
So because they're flanking right now, moving left to right, their profile... Actually, so... You can bring your radar back to 20 miles and we should start getting radar returns. I got lead locked now. Do you have radar solution?
Soon, I think I overshot you.
That's fine. Focus on the target. I'm forming on you. Maintain course. I want you to lock on these guys. As soon as you get a lock, I want you to lock either 2, 3, or 4. I got good lock on lead. And when it's saddled.
I got luck.
Sweet. Rip them. Chaos 25, Fox Street.
Fox 3.
So range is in the bottom. Well, it's like the medium right. Do you see where it says like RDR on your HUD? On the right hand side below your altitude? Right below that, it says like RNG. The number in front of it is the range to target. So my range to target right now is 11 miles. So you're just probably like
12.
Yep.
12
Yeah, you
miles.
locked probably further one. Oh damn! One of them defeated our missiles. Haha! What a nerd. All right, go ahead and switch to sidewinders. Looks like you have 2 of them.
Copy.
And let's dive in on these guys. They're right off our nose. Did you kill one?
I did not.
Okay, I'm visual 4. I'm following you in. Alright, watch our altitude. I'll give you calls as we are going in.
Fox 3.
Did you have good tone on that?
I did.
Okay. Another thing you can do is switch to guns and then put your cursor directly over them, and your radar is going to naturally snowplow. And when it snowplows, it's going to lock something, whatever you're pointed at. And then you can switch back to AMRAMs and fire with an AMRAM. Cap 125, Fox Street. Sweet, you got one out. Let's go. Looks like your missile was defeated. Alright, what I want you to do now, because I think you're out of sidewinders, right?
Affirm, yes.
Put yourself into guns. Get your gun reticule up, and I want you to roll to the right and put your wing span indicator directly over those bad guys, and you're going to get a lock. As soon as you get a lock, pull yourself back into AMRAM mode, because you're going to have a radar lock, and you're going to spray that AMRAM as quickly as you can. So this is like a this is a dogfight tool for using, or for getting like a quick lock where you're not down on your attack radar, like messing around with your queuing system. Does that make sense?
Yep.
This is kind of like dogfight override mode in the Viper. And then just keep pointing your nose. Yep, just keep pointing your nose directly at these guys. And then as soon as you get that cue, drag yourself back to AMRAM and squeeze off that Fox 3.
Fox 3. Fox 3.
First missile's Pitbull. Flash.
Yeah, Fox 3.
So this method of queuing is not like the greatest because we're not killing at distance, right? So we're putting ourselves in against our targets a little bit. But if you are in a pinch, this is a good way to find targets. Sweet, we got a splash. And looks like good track on 3. Flash. There's one alive over here. Let me take care of this guy real quick.
Fox 3. I'm just destroyed.
This guy's not living. I got 3 out. That guy's dead. Alright. look at your HSI. Make sure you're still in steer point 0. I'm coming to form back up on you.
Waypoint 0.
Yep, waypoint 0. Waypoint, steer point, same thing.
Perfect.
And waypoint 0 is going to be where we took off from, which is going to be Rhoda. I want you to take me home so we can do the same flight with the other guys.
Perfect. I'm going to slow down for you to catch up.
Sweet. What's your speed?
I'm at 400, slowing down to
Okay.
350.
Sweet.
Hey, Twisted. Oh.
What the shit?
What happened? Get blown up?
Yeah. Alright, you're by yourself.
Happy.
I was releasing some JDAMs on a target, and I rippled them probably a second apart. I think two of them hit underneath me and blew me up. That's unfortunate. Is Toucher in here? No Toucher. Vader, you're still in here, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm just doing my key binding. What I know I can do.
Sweet. Yep. So today's going to be basic. You'll need gear. You'll need flaps. You'll need speed brake or air brake. You'll need wheel brakes, nose wheel steering, pitch, roll, and thrust left and thrust right.
Gear going here.
Alright. When you are ready for start, let me know, and we will start to get you started together. We'll do everything 5 seconds. We'll do one step at a time, and then we'll talk about some of the systems on the Warbox. Before we do that, though, once you get down to 2 lines you think you need, we'll do a quick check and make sure that there's none that are outstanding that you might need otherwise.
So flaps look like they're 3 position.
Yep.
Okay, so auto, half, and full.
Yep.
All right.
And you're using your WinWing Ryan throttle, correct?
Yeah, I have a WinWing throttle, plus I have the PTO too, so I kind of have like double buttons on some of the things. But some of the big things I'm trying to put on my PTO too, because they have like their own dedicated like switch and everything.
Yeah, you only need it once everywhere, and if you have it on your PTO, use your PTO because you can use that 2 and 3 position switch later for something else down on the throttle. Hey dog, how's the YouTube edit going for the training videos?
I just about finished it. Like I based it on. I used the first, pretty much the mission we're doing now, like the training.
Yeah.
But like it just like there's so much content, so it runs for like 36 minutes, and that's like cut down, and we got as far as takeoff. So, but it's looking pretty cool. So in fact, I just started to export it, but it'll take like 36 minutes. So I had to kill it because it will use my GPU. But yeah, it's getting close. In fact, I was tempted to show you it in its current form to see if you want to change anything. Before I upload.
Actually, yeah, I'm down. Vader, how are you doing on keybind?
Almost done. I'm good.
Okay, we'll do it later, dog.
Yeah, cool.
I want to get some flying in.
Yeah, me too.
I had my rudder.
Go ahead, Vader.
I was just going to say I had my rudder on my thrust for some reason.
Yep, sometimes DCS just sees an axis, like it sees like an XY axis, and it's like, oh, that must be a rudder, or it'll see a Y axis and be like, that must be roll. It is.
Yeah, just my brakes. Now I don't know what it is. I have the TPR pendular rudders. It seems like they're super sensitive whenever I try to keybind them to like the actual rudder pedal. Would you recommend putting my wheel brakes on, like the left and right wheel brake, on something else?
No,
just put them on the rudder.
Yeah, on the toe rudder, on the toe brakes.
Yeah, it says wheel brake left, wheel brake right.
Yep.
Okay.
For today's fan flight, dog, this is going to be Vader's first flight in the Hornet, so it's going to be pretty much what we did. It's going to be Fam 1. The island tour, the flight demo, cold start demo, and a lot of that rudimentary talk about the systems. What I would like you to do is you're going to fly into 3 positions, so you'll be off my left wing. But when needed, I'm going to have you slide into the 2 position to demonstrate formations.
Copy. Solid copy. Happy to do it.
For initial rejoin, though, just go to your spot on the left.
Yep.
And then I'll just be directive with when to reposition.
I'm landing, by the way.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
So
I got my speed
probably not going the runway.
I mean, there's zero wind, and technically neither of these runways up here are active. Anderson has 06 rights, and I forget what the other one is. Those are the active runways. But Rhoda doesn't have like a active runway in ATIS, so kind of a call out and live your own destiny situation. Your speed brake, Vader, on your throttle, you have on your left thumb, you have one button that is spring loaded, and that's what you want to put your air brake on, and have it to where it extends when you pull against the spring. And then close is the opposite direction.
1, 2. Gotcha.
Oh, dude, I can hear you coming in. All right.
So can I.
Where are you at? Are you doing the overhead brake, or are you coming straight in?
Straight in.
From the east or the west?
No idea where. From the probably from the west. Yeah, from the west.
Look down at your HSI, and it'll give you your cardinal directions. Oh, there you are. I just saw a big red can of jelly coming in on fire. So what do you call it? You said lipstick? Is that what you called it earlier?
Yeah, the lipstick.
Then what's mine? What's the blue one?
I'm not sure. Lipstick's the name dog gave.
All right. So my paint scheme is actually like it's a homage to the Corsairs from World War II.
No, so I see that.
Yep.
I might have to match.
Dang! Look at this guy coming in.
Home sweet home.
This guy didn't blow himself up with GBUs. If you press and hold your nose wheel steering, it'll go to nose wheel steering high, and then you can turn. Just go real slow with the input, because it turns so sharp. You'll go to full 90 degrees like really easily.
Yeah, I'm aware. Just trying to get the angle right.
Dang, sexy airplane.
Am I straight?
Yeah, looks good, dude.
Just like if I spawn. Look at that.
I'll be 1 moment.
What I love about the Canadian, what do you guys call it? The CFA team is on the bottom. There's a dark spot painted right below the cockpit, and that's supposed to be a visual camouflage so that when you're in a dogfight or near in a merge, it's difficult to distinguish which way your aircraft is pointing because both sides have the shape of a canopy painted on it, or an actual canopy.
Where is the nose steering? What is that called?
Nose wheel steering, NWS.
I'll be able to fly with you guys for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not the whole duration, but just for
Yeah, that'd be cool, dude.
It's 11:20. So it's getting pretty late.
You don't need sleep.
Compared to 7 o'clock for you guys.
We got a lot of East Coasters here, though, too. Oh, man.
It's like 3:20 in the afternoon. Not what you're complaining about.
Where's that at? I can't find NWS. It's not under Axis or all but Axis.
Did you just put in nose? Yeah, hold on.
It's called undesignate nose wheel steering. So maybe type undesignate. Yeah, you should be in all but Axis command. If you're in the Axis command, you won't find it.
Oh, I see it. There we go. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
And the student has become the master.
There you go.
I'm
Okay.
all set. I refueled and I got my weapons back.
I think I got everything.
Sweet. All right. So, I heard that your keybinds are ready. So, what I want to do real quick is I'm going to go through just a couple of them and just let me know if you do have them in there.
I got to do my thrust. I'm sorry. I got to do my thrust again because I had it on my rudder.
Yep.
Let me just do that. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Take your time.
Okay. Thrust.
Chaos, do you want me to be 4?
Yeah, we'll have you at 4 just in case. Actually, yeah, I'll have you at 4. And then that means, Dog, you're just going to stay permanent 3, and I'll have Iron come up and... no, we'll use
I'll
both
be
you
off
guys.
Dog's left wing.
Exactly, yep.
So since I have 2, I should have thrust left and thrust right, correct?
Exactly, yep.
Thrust left, okay.
And then you have finger lift, right?
Yes.
All right, so you need to program throttle right idle and throttle left idle as well. And that's going to be, there's a button inside your throttle. When you pull it all the way back past your finger lift and move it forward, that's where you get that button from.
Yeah, if I push it all the way forward, it gives me Joy RY and Joy RX.
Nope, not all the way. I just wanted you to bring it back to your finger lift and then push it out of finger lift. So we're taking it into idle and out of idle.
I gotcha.
And if you search,
So idle is all the way back, right?
Yep, idle's gonna. Well, no, idle is moving it forward. Off, throttle left off, and throttle right off is going to be all the way back. And then the idle is when you push them forward out of the off stored position.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah, dude, no worries.
All right. I'm just seeing throttle designator controller, horizontal and vertical.
So if you're in throttle designated controller, look up, because right above that is throttle right off, throttle right idle. And we want throttle idle when you move your throttles out of that fully seated position forward.
Yes.
Is that just a button or is it an axis?
It's a button.
Okay.
Your throttle, when you take it all the way back past the finger lift and you seat it all the way against the back, there's actually two buttons in there. One button for it going backwards and one button going forward.
Okay. So, do I keybind anything to thrust left or thrust right?
Yes, your throttles.
Okay. So let me do that first.
Yep. Yeah, it should be RY and XY, or RY, RX.
Because the only way I get it to come up when I try to assign it is if I push it all the way forward.
Yep.
Then it goes joy or RY.
Yep, that's exactly what we want.
Okay, just making sure. Joy RX for the right.
Yeah, to assign, when you assign access commands to anything, you have to take it all the way through.
Right. Okay, I have Joy RY, Joy RX, and then I go to all but access commands.
Yep. Or search.
A sneak peek of it, maybe.
We're looking for throttle left off, throttle right off, and that's when you pull your throttles all the way back past your finger lift. And then throttle left idle, throttle right idle is when you push them out of or into the finger lift barrier. Does that make sense?
Okay,
off
so
going backwards, idle is forward.
Okay, so off is when I pull it back.
Yep, all the way.
All right, let me get that one.
Should be button 1, button 2.
All right. Okay, so button 2 is my left off.
Yep.
And then idle is
Left
button
idle
31.
should be 31. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
There we go.
And then your right is going to be 1 for off, and then 30 for idle. Now, when you're flying, one thing to note, you might be like, oh crap, I'm going way too fast. I need to stop. Do not pull all of your throttles back beyond your finger lift.
Copy.
Because if you turn your engine left and engine right off, your airplane engines stop making combustion.
And they just shut off.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So only bring it back to that finger lift.
Okay, now I think I'm good to go. Sorry about that.
Sweet. No, you're good. Confirm that you have nose wheel steering switch.
Nose wheel steering. Yes.
Confirm that you have 3 position flaps.
Rearming complete.
Flap full.
And you should be able to
Auto.
you should be able to, if you're in all but access commands, just move that switch or press the button, and it'll take you to it. All right. Landing gear up, landing gear down.
Yep.
Wheel brakes left or right, you already did. Confirm that we have speed brake switch extend. That's your speed brakes, your air brakes. Should be button 20.
Switch extend. And I have it on extend is 18, and then retract is 19.
No, switch them. So extend is 20. Extend is when you pull it all the way back. And then retract is when you push it all the way forward. So 20 is extend, 18 is retract.
Good. Okay, so I have extend at 20 and retract at 19.
Nope, retract should be 18.
Okay.
Push it all the way forward. 19 is just like the center's area that we're not going to use yet. One thing we did not talk about is I want you to put A/A refueling ready pre-contact. And that's going to be on your ring finger on the left hand, on the second button in on your left throttle.
Okay, that's what I use for my VR centering. So you're talking about like the pinky finger or the ring finger?
You can put it on pinky. Pinky works too.
All right, what was it called again?
It is called ready pre-contact. And I think you'll have that on button 16.
This is a test message.
How we looking, boys?
I don't have.
Almost.
What's it under? Because I don't see anything that says ready. That's it. Rearming, and then it goes to request.
Nope. Ready pre-contact. A/A refueling. Ready pre-contact.
Oh, there. I gotta go. A/A refueling. I gotta go up.
If you go, so if
There
you
it is.
grab,
I got it. That's
Yep, you see where-
radio call. It's at the very
yep,
top.
radio call. Yep, exactly.
All right.
We need one more. You can make it one of your push buttons on your throttle. It's going to be COM switch -COM 1 call radio menu.
Okay.
So scroll and look for COM switch. COMM space switch.
1 second. I have a UI layer. Oh, give me a break. Where is my pause? All right, say that again, sir.
COM switch -COM 1 call radio menu.
ComSwitch.com 1
Call
call radio menu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put that somewhere as like a push button. And this is what we use to like call up things like carrier, the tanker, stuff like that.
I honestly just use the buttons on the screen.
All right, I got it at my thumb button way on the bottom of the right throttle.
Sweet. All right. Let's get this turn started.
Let's do it.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do is right on our right knee. We have, if you look on your left and right side, you'll see there's like a lot of black flat panels, and they have like different functions and stuff on them.
Yep.
A easy way of figuring out what system it is looking at the inboard side or the inner side of that black panel. So the forwardmost right panel is the electric panel. It's called the ELET on the right side, right by your knee.
Yep, got it.
Do you see where it says BAT?
Yes.
All right, we're going to put that forward once, and that's to activate our batteries. Next, we're going to do is on the right side, right on the frame rail of the canopy, there's a little switch hanging out from a small control box, and it says canopy on there. We're going to left click that, and we're going to close all of our canopies because we're about to turn on our engines. We don't want to be too loud.
Hey Vader, just a heads up, I'm streaming. and I can point with my hands. So if you get stuck, I can give you visual reference.
Say that again. I lost you there, bud.
Oh, sorry about that. I said I'm streaming. So if you get stuck on anything, you can check the stream for visual reference.
Okay, I don't know how to do that since I'm in VR.
Oh, you're in VR. Never mind. You're like, no, you'd have to flip your head up. Forget I said anything.
Yeah.
As you were, Jimmy.
All right. So right now, beside your right knee, do you see how you have that one little seat safety generator, or little seat safety actuator? We're gonna click that, push it down, make it armed.
Got it.
Now we're gonna go all the way to the left side, and all the way against the edge of the fuselage is a panel called APU. It is to the left and aft a little bit of the throttles, all the way against the edge of the aircraft. We're going to right-click that and put our APU forward.
So it's on?
Yep.
Good.
You'll start to hear your APU spooling up.
Yep.
Now, we're going to right-click engine crank right behind that on the same panel so that it goes to right engine.
Okay.
If your engine status display, you should see right engine starting to come to life. Your RPMs will start increasing.
On the bottom left?
Right in front of your left knee.
Yep.
Now, you see how your engine should be stabilizing around 30 or so? 29, 30?
So 29, yep, 30, yep.
Yep. All right, so we're going to push the right throttle forward just enough to take it out of finger lift, and you're going to see that our temperatures are going to start to increase, our RPMs are increasing, and you'll see it coming to life.
Okay, I have it forward like half an inch or so.
Yep, you'll just hear your finger lift go click, and that's how you know it's out of idle.
Oh, I had them already. I didn't have them all the way back.
Roll left, roll left.
Oh, yep, so take it all the way back against the wall, and then just push the right one forward a little bit until your right engine starts to start.
There we go. Okay.
Sweet.
Now it's moving.
All right, now in front of us, you see how you have 3 screens. You got your left, your right, and then your lower screen.
Yes, right.
You're going to hear everybody call these things the MFDs, the multi-function displays. So they will do everything we need for displaying everything. We're going to turn all 3 of them on by rotating the top dials clockwise until they stop. The top 2 are easy because they have off, night, and day modes. The bottom one, you can raise or lower depending on the lights, but you're just going to take it all the way to bright.
Okay.
And then you see that brick of controls that are sticking out between your left MFD and your right MFD.
1 second.
This is called...
Okay, say that again.
All right, do you see the big brick of controls that's right between your left MFD and your right MFD?
Yes, with the number pad.
Yep, this is called your U.
Say that again.
Oh, you dropped that, Jimmy.
Yeah, you totally went out.
Bob? Bob? Hello?
Hey, Bob.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Am I back? Sweet. All right, so I guess we got dodgy internet today.
So you were about to call it the what?
Ooh, I can't repeat what I called it. It's really inappropriate for Twitch.
Well, make up something else then.
So, this is called your UFC, your upfront controls. And that's pretty universal across all modern jets. If they say upfront controls or UFC, we're talking about the keypad for entering like data. The way we turn on our HUD is on the bottom or right below the UFC. You see how there's like a whole row of like switches and dials and stuff?
Yes, sir.
On the left side of that, there's one labeled BRT, and we're going to rotate that all the way to the right, and you're going to see your HUD come to life right in front of you.
There it is.
Sweet. Now, let's go ahead and go back because our right engine is full stable. We're going to go back to our APU. We're going to put on our left engine crank, and we're going to take the left engine out of idle so that we can get this thing starting and catching.
Yep.
Now, we're going to go to our right butt cheek. We're going to the sensors page, SNSR. The first rotary knob there is radar. We're going to right-click that twice and put our radar in right.
Got it.
And then we're going to go to the right for INS, and we're going to rotate the INS knob 2 times to the right, so that it is in INS GND, ground.
Got it.
Now, I want you to look at your lower center multifunction display, or your HSI. I'm going to call this thing the HSI the entire day. You see on the bottom of the HSI, on the bottom left, it says sensors.
Yes.
Right beside that, it says STD heading. That is not a sexually transmitted hot dog. That is stored heading. So go ahead and press the button right below stored heading and box stored heading. And you know you've successfully done this because stored heading will not have a box.
Okay, so I clicked it and then something changed on the left one.
So it should get, so right above it in the center of that screen, you should see that right below the little cross airplane, right in the middle, right below it, it should say GRND.
Yes.
And then below that, you see how it says qual, and your quality is counting down from 99?
Yes.
Should be around 60, I'd imagine. What that is, it is the quality of our INS alignment. So, instrument navigation system is INS, and the way INS works is it's off of GPS, Global Positioning and Receiving System. And the way this thing works is it looks straight up at the sky, and we have the MGRS, the Military Grid Referencing satellite network. And what it is doing, it is looking up for those satellites, and it is looking at the angle at which at the angle and distance that it can see that satellite. And it can track up to 13 satellites at one time, but once it has satellite sky view, once it sees 4 satellites, and it determines the angle and distance at which it can see those satellites, that's how the computer or the instrument navigation system determines its location. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And what we're doing down here with our STD hot dog, or our stored heading, is when we park this jet and maintenance works on it, they will load a rough grid coordinate of where the jet is located, so that instead of having to do a full resection and finding where it is, it already knows the basic like hemisphere. It already knows like the grid square, grid zone, and so it takes that INS time from like literally, I don't know, how long does the standard INS take? Like
I think it's 9 minutes.
It is, right? It's like 8 or 9 minutes. But using stored heading like we just did, we'll complete it in usually less than 90 seconds.
Yeah, it says qual is down to 0.5, okay, and the time is 1:50.
Yep, so go to our right butt cheek again to our sensor page, and we're going to right-click our INS from ground over to IFA. And the 2 ways that we can run our INS system is in navigation. And the way navigation works is the computer will extrapolate our magnetic heading, our speed, and our elevation, and it will continuously compute our location. So it's constant math on where we are, or we can switch it to IFA, in-flight alignment. And when we are in in-flight alignment, that's the GPS system that we were just talking about stays active the entire time, and is constantly completing a resection to determine our exact location. So IFA is more accurate, but it is susceptible to jamming, which is super rare. So we just go to IFA. But if you know you're going to be operating in an environment that has GPS jamming, then you want to use nav, so you're not jammed. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
So wheat.
Welcome Luxon to chat, and Twisted211 interjected to say the top ones are referred to typically as DDIs. I'm not sure what that acronym is. INS and GPS is a different system. INS uses gyros, that's why you need GPS to update it. Just ahead, so yeah. And I think he also said the MPCD is the bottom one, so you might hear it referred to as that, multi-purpose color display.
Exactly. Yeah, we're just going to call it HSI.
It's much simpler. Yeah. You really don't need 3 acronyms for everything. So, but duly noted. Thanks, Twisted.
Exactly. It's exactly spot on. Or you'll hear left MFD, right MFD, or lower MFD.
And
so then DDI. Yep. DDI is also sometimes they're not located the same as like the UFC. Because like the DDI on the Viper and a few other jets will be above the right MFD, and then the UFC is like off to the side a little bit. So
Yeah.
Next thing we're going to do is on our right knee, you see we still have a warning that says FCES.
Yes.
So that's our flight controls. What we're going to do is we're going to get our flight controls ready. So we're going to go to our flaps, which is in front of our left knee. It's going to be on your PTO panel to the left. And we're going to put our flaps to half. And then we're going to come back to the FCS panel by our left butt cheek. And we're going to reset our FCS by pressing and holding the reset button. And then 2 devices to the left of that, you have our rudder trim.
I just flipped it to half. Now where do I go?
So your flaps are at half. Now go down to your left butt cheek, and there's a panel called the FCS, Flight Control Surfaces.
Okay, now I see it. All right.
All right, and then we're going to click and hold reset. And what that's doing is it is resetting all of our trim, our elevators, everything. It's making everything pretty much just factory neutral. And then 2 buttons to the left, you'll see that it says TO trim. And this is a 2-purpose knob. The base of the knob is our rudder trim, which we're not going to mess with right now. But what we are going to do is on the very top of it, looks kind of like a small, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nipple
Yep,
or either bicycle stem or whatever you want to call it. We're going to press that down, and that is going to set our takeoff trim. And you know you've done it correctly because if you look to your tail, your elevators will go from neutral to raised and ready for takeoff.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
The nipple is crazy.
I'm looking at you over there, Mr. Christian Slater accent.
You go. I like that. Nobody's ever said that about me, so I'll take that as a compliment.
I was looking up some Christian Slater quotes for you. We can go to them later.
Oh, really? What the heck?
All right, hold on. Focus. We're learning
Sorry,
over
sorry.
here. All right, so to the right of our multifunction display, we have the HMD, the Haunted Mounted Display. We're going to rotate that knob all the way to the right and bring our HMD to life.
All right,
Thanks, Tristan.
Say that again.
And
My HMD. Okay.
Yep, HMD all the way on.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about our 2 pages that we have inside of all 3 of our MFDs. You see on the bottom of the right MFD it says menu.
Yes.
I want you to press the menu button 1 time, and it's going to take you to a page where it says menu, and then above menu it says TAC, TAC, and it's boxed. That means we are on the tactical page of our aircraft systems, and if we press it 1 more time, it's going to take you to the SUPT page. That is the support page, so it's like the support systems.
Okay, got it.
So if you hear anybody ever say, hey, go to your TAC page, you need to hit menu 1 time. If you hear somebody say, go to your support page, you hit your menu twice, and it'll take you to your support systems. So from the support page, we're going to go to HMD, Helmet Mounted Display, and then on the bottom, we're going to click on MIDS.
So click the HMD.
Yep.
And then mid setup.
Yep. Mid setup. And now on the right side, you see how there is a number? It's going to be 3, 5, and it has the arrows up and down.
Yes, sir.
So if you look at me,
where are you at?
To your left.
Your left.
Hang on. Do me a favor. Go up to your upfront controls, your UFC. You see where it says IFF?
Yes.
I want you to press IFF and then press the on-off button. And then you should see up on your UFC, it will display XP.
Yes.
Now look back at me. Maybe we have to turn on data link too.
You don't see my head moving?
Yeah, I see your head moving.
Oh.
I'm trying to do something. It's coming in. Okay, so now what I want you to do is you see the DL button, data link?
Yes.
You're going to press data link and on. Now data link has 2 pages. We're going to press data link 2 times. Well, press data link once, turn it on, and in the top left of your UFC, it'll say on.
Yep.
And then for your second page, do the same thing. Press and hold power so that both pages of your data link is on.
Okay, so I've hit data link on. and you want me to hit data link on again.
Yes, exactly. Because you'll see on the 2 pages of data link, there's 10 total things that we can interact with. We got operate waypoints, we got alignment, we got AIC, we got voc A, voc B, and both pages of data link need to say on.
Yeah, I got one that says AIC on the top and another one that says operator or opper.
Yep.
All right, got
So
it.
now, what I want you to do is look over your right shoulder, and you
Okay.
see on the top of your helmet-mounted display, there's a ticker tape of our heading.
Yes.
Look at 200 and slightly above the tree line, and you should see something that says KC-135, 19.3 or 19.2.
I see something. It doesn't say KC, but it says 18.7.
Sweet.
18.5.
Look up a little bit. Look up a little bit. And it should say KC-135.
Oh, there was another one over there.
There's 2
Yeah.
KC-135.
I got
Oh,
it.
sweet.
KC 135 26.5.
Yep, so the point that I'm making, if we go back to our right MFD, you see how it says MIDS Jahamix priority page?
Yes, sir.
In that bottom right where it says 35, that visual cueing that we're getting right there is only going to happen up to 35 miles. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend that up to 100. We're just going to press the arrow up to 100, and then we're just going to press back menu again to take us back to the main page of the tactical page.
Okay, so I'm on tack. Got to move to
Yep.
100.
Sweet. Now, if you look at me and look at like the nose of my jet, you should see it say like F-18 0.0.
Yep.
Yep.
And there's
so
2 of
that-
them because there's 2 of you.
Yep, exactly. So that data is awesome because we're not always going to be heads down staring at our radar, right? And if we're using data link and we're getting information from AWACS or ground-based radar, we can have that all piped in through data link or link 16, and we get those visual cues of where things are in the sky.
Question.
Gotcha. That's cool.
I'm not actually seeing that.
Did you turn on your IFF and did you turn on both pages of your data link?
I did not turn on IFF. I'm going to miss that step, I suspect.
Well, I'm gonna forget a lot of these steps.
Well, the great thing is we call this FAM 1, and this is like kind of the painfully slow routine. And then as we move forward, Iron and Dog can tell you that as we move forward, we incrementally build, and we repeat everything pretty much every flight until you are the master of the skies.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. I'm still not seeing the. It's not. I'm not getting the name.
All right, give me
It
one
might
second.
be a little above.
Yeah, it might be a little above or a little below because we're literally parked on top of each other.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and there's 2 of them. One at 23.4 and one at 38, and there's a E2 in the middle.
All right, so Dog.
I'm looking at you guys and I don't see anything.
All right, Dog, go back to your UFC.
Yep.
Show me both pages of data link. On.
I have to turn it. Do I have to hit voc A?
Nope. On. All right, now is IF. Go back to your HMD page. So go to support page. Is your IFF on?
Should be.
I think you just turned it on. Show me your HMD page. HMD.
Oh, you see it.
Hey, it's there.
Is it?
Yeah, I can see it on your screen, dude. Yeah, look back to your left. You
Oh,
silly Willy.
FA18. Yeah.
You
I'm
silly
dumb.
Willy.
I'm dumb as a stick. A lot of the best. You know, I just want to see Christian Slater looking at me. I'm just like any excuse. So.
I wish you could see my hands. I'm waving.
All
Here,
right,
I'm
sorry.
doing this. I don't know if you can see.
All
This
right.
guy on with-
Sweet. right, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to go back to our UFC. We're going to turn on our TACAN, which is a single page, and it's going to say on, and you're going to know it's on. And then you're going to put on your ILS, and same thing, it'll say on.
So TACAN on.
ILS. And that is, yep, TACAN is magic navigation.
Okay.
Not really magic navigation. Yep. And then, so the next thing we're going to do is right to the right, or right below your left MFD, sorry, right MFD, we have the SAI, the Artificial Horizon. We're going to uncage that. You see how it has the little red flag sticking out and says off?
Yep.
We're going to uncage it and then make it wings level with the horizon.
Okay, got it.
Now, kind of the final thing that we're going to do is we're going to go in front of our control stick. On the left side, we have our countermeasures. We're going to turn that, or flip that silver knob 2 positions up to dispenser bypass. And what this is it's turning on our chaff and flares, our defensive systems.
So I turn it all the way up?
Yep. Dispenser switch, you're going to move it up 2 times.
Yep.
To, dispenser bypass.
Got it.
Yep. Next, we got the ECM. It's the rotary knob right to the right of the bypass. I'm going to right-click it a few times and put it on REC, receive. Now, what this is our electronic warfare. And when you put it on REC, what happens is it activates our onboard jammer. And when the system detects that somebody is pointing a radar at us, it will turn it on. If you put it on the ECM XMIT, that's like constantly transmitting, regardless of the... But for today's flight, we're just going to leave it on REC. And mostly we just do this to keep it in memory that every time we fly this jet, we turn on our transmitter. Right above the ECM switch, you see how there's 5 black push buttons? And the one furthest to the right has a little bit of lettering on it?
Yes.
I want you to turn that on by pressing the rightmost button, and you're going to hear doo-doo-doo.
Got it.
Now, what we just did was we turned on our RWR, our radar warning receiver. And now what this jet has is on the nose, on the tail, and on each wings, it has a radar detection equipment, and we'll get a small visual representation inside our cockpit of when there's active radars around us. So it doesn't necessarily tell you how far they are, but it tells you in relation to you where it is. Does that make sense?
I think so, yep.
Sweet. On our right MFD, you see on the right side on the TAC page, it says SA.
Got it.
We're going to press the SA, and we're going to bring that down to a 10-mile scope. Up on the top in the center, you see how it says SCL. We're going to press that a few times until it says SCL 10. And once we get airborne...
Could I get you to repeat that? Sorry, I'll have my head out of the cockpit.
Oh my gosh. Yep, on the right MFD. Oh my gosh. We're going to press the SA. So go to your TAC page on your right MFD, dog.
Yep.
And then press SA on the right. It's going to bring up our situational awareness page.
Yep.
And then on the top, SCL, which doesn't stand for circle, stands for scale. Thank you, Iron. We're going to press that until it says 10. And what that does is it brings it down to a 10-mile scope. So we're going to get, once we get airborne, you guys will see like little green arrows or little circles. And that's going to be indicative of each of our ships.
Yeah, the color of my middle MFD changed to white. It looks like a map now.
Yep, that's fine. You see on the left side of your MFD, there's a button called
twice.
Yeah, press the middle one and the mode button twice, and it'll take it out of map.
Oh, where it says mode? Okay.
Yep. And it'll take it back to black. Now, for Guam and some maps, this is fantastic for navigating, because you can literally see where all the islands are. But then other ones, like big, wide open deserts, completely useless.
Where's the mode? Sorry, where was the mode button?
In the middle on the left.
I got it.
Okay. Click it twice, goes back to the circle circle thing with a dot.
Yep, exactly. And I'm going to, real quick, look for our TACAN. What's the TACAN for our tanker that we're using today?
How do I look that up, actually? I'm
60.
curious. How do you find that?
I know Shell 11 is 60 TACAN.
Sweet, 60 X-ray. All right, so everybody press the TACAN button up on your UFC. Make sure that there's a colon by the X on the right, and then enter, or put 60, enter. And then with a few seconds, you're going to see a fidget spinner pop up in the bottom right of your HSI. And what we're doing is we're putting in a TACAN code, 60 X-ray, that the tanker is broadcasting, and that's how we're going to find our tanker today. We're going to drive to that fidget spinner.
You tanking some fuel today? Oh.
Yes, sir. And then we're also going to go to, is it, it should be button 14, COM 1, right?
I don't see anything on my...
14, yeah. For
it is, yeah, button 14. Okay, so press your TACAN button on your UFC.
Yeah.
Tell me what you see.
Well, I typed in 60 and hit enter, but then on the top right it says T/R, RCD, A/A, XY.
Yep.
That's all good.
You should have a colon. You should have a colon by TR, which is transmit receive.
Yes.
And then you should have a colon by X-ray, which is X-ray code.
Correct.
And then it should say 60 up on the top.
Yep.
On the left side it says on.
It doesn't say on. It just said
turn,
60.
Turn it on. Turn that sucker on.
I thought I did. Now it says on. Okay.
Oh, sweet. Now look down at your HSI. And you're going to see down at 240 or 24 that there's a small fidget spinner on the inside of that circle.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yep. So that is the TACAN location for our tanker today.
Okay.
So if we need fuel, we fly towards that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, do you see on the left side of your UFC how it says COM 1 on the left side?
Yes.
Below COM 1, there's a blank, or it'll say 1, little display. And right below that, to the left of the AP knob, is a rotary knob. I want you to turn that until it goes to 14. Now, we don't say, turn it to radio frequency 14. What we say is, because we use brevity and pre-programmed communications, we're going to say push button 14 COM 1. COM 1 is your primary radio on that left side. And then saying button 14 is pre-programmed radio station 14. That way, if somebody's listening to us, they don't know what we're tuning to exactly. And then at the top, of the UFC, it'll show you. It'll say 14 -- and it's 260000.
Right.
Hey, Upstream.
That we are. Yep.
Thanks for joining.
Oh, hey, yeah. Everybody, like and follow Dog. You're not going to find a better looking DCS streamer in the Southern Hemisphere on Tuesday.
You're not going to find a better looking one in this entire house.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
At least in that room.
Exactly. Within 2 square feet of. Actually, there's a dog nearby. Sorry.
As long as none of the dogs are there.
Welcome.
But he does know Christian Slater, so that's a bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
In the 560G, we set our standards really low. That way, when we slightly exceed it, we feel really good about ourselves.
That's how I roll. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, the last thing, which should have been one of the first things we turn on, is all the way back past our left butt cheek. We have the onboard oxygen generation system, or the Warbox. We're going to turn that to on so we don't die today.
All right, got it.
All right, so we should be green jet ready to taxi.
All right.
Correct, Iron?
Negative.
Correct.
I know the parking brake's on.
No. Lights.
Okay, what else?
Lights.
Oh, lights. Did we not already do lights? All right, so to the left of your throttle.
Did we do lights?
Iron, you're rolling.
I'm rolling, but I'm
Landing taxi lights.
Okay, gotcha. So, yep, that's one keybind that we need for you real quick. So go back to our keybinds. adjust controls, and we need exterior lights on, off. Exterior light switch. Because what's cool about the Viper is we have one master switch, so we can pre-configure all of our lights, and then we turn the off, and we go completely tactical.
Come on, stay there. Exterior light switch. I think I have a dedicated my PTO2.
So what it should be, on the left side of your throttle, you have a 3-position switch, forward, aft, and center. If you put it all the way forward, that's lights on. If you put it all the way back, lights off.
One second here.
Yep. Good catch, dog.
I was paying attention. I didn't mention the brakes because you get shitty every time. Although I'm tempted to mention. Have you considered taking the brakes off?
No, not yet. I'm gonna see if I can push through them. And then as soon as we get to turn your lights on, Vader, what you have to do is take that position switch, rotate it all the way to full, and then turn your master lights on. It's also L on your keyboard.
Okay.
Sweet.
Looks like I got that. And then do what?
Last thing to do is we're going to turn off our parking brake, which is right by our left knee. We're just going to click that, and it's going to
Hold on, you said turn something up after I hit the button, the switch for the lights? Turn something up?
Your position lights are already on.
Oh, so it's good to go?
Yep, good to go.
Okay.
Do you know where that
right.
knob is?
Looks like it's right by the left throttle.
Correct.
Yep. And you already have it all the way on, right?
It says it's off right now.
Oh, rotate it all the way to on.
Yeah, you got flashes now. Yep. Flashy, flashy.
How's that?
Yep, good to go.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and turn off your parking brake, and we're going to slowly taxi out, and we're going to do a formation takeoff. And then right when you start to roll, Vader, I want you to give some taps on your toe brakes. Make sure your toe brakes are functional. And you're going to follow me out because you are too.
Do away.
Is your toe brakes working? Sweet, looks like it. All right, so for the remainder of the flight, we're going to use, we're going to acknowledge stuff in sequence. So if I say, hey, flight, we're going to open our canopies and pass around a bag of Cheetos. We're going to acknowledge stuff in sequence. And the way we acknowledge that in sequence is I'm going to be directed with something in flight. And then, Vader, you're going to just simply say 2. And by saying your position in the flight 2, you're saying that second ship in this flight understands and acknowledges your instruction. And then you'll hear the other guys call up 3 and 4. Does that make sense?
I think I got it.
Sweet. And what we do not do is if I say flights, comm check or, bulls check or nav check or something like that, if you have a question, do not say 2. If you have a question, you enunciate the question. Don't say 2 because 2 simply says acknowledged or will comply. That is, by saying your flight position, it is automatically telling me that you understand what I'm saying and you're ready to execute.
Got it.
Sweet. So for our departure today, we're going to do a standard departure. I will take the right side of the runway. I'll take the left side of the runway. You're going to take the right side of the runway. And what's going to happen, I'll be a little directed with how you...
This is why I don't like these toe brakes. Because I try to... And it's like everything breaks.
You get used to it.
I got to take my feet completely off the rudder to be able to turn here.
Yep.
I just have my foot on my right rudder now. But it's like trying to push the brake at the same time.
I actually have you got shoes on? If you drive in socks, it's easier because you can actually use your toes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only press. I don't press like the top. Like you should only be pressing like the base of your rudders.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do here. There we go. It's like it clicks, but what's going on?
Is that a server crash?
That is. Unfortunate timing. Server restarted.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have to do all this again?
Yes,
It'll
sir.
be much quicker this time, though. I won't interject, I promise. I can look up those Christian Slater quotes. Hang on a second. Where are we?
Are we doing a hot start this time?
Because it's getting late for you, yeah, everybody pick hot start.
Here's a good one.
So everyone pick select roll, select your jet, and then the bottom right, click hot start. Now there's a few things we'll still have to do. Dude, I got 12 hours on the turning range so far.
Wow.
All right, so once everybody's in here, we're going to go through a few things real quick that is not set up in a hot start.
Yep.
All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to armor ejection seat by pressing down the yellow button on the right.
Got it.
On the left in front of our joystick, we're going to turn our dispenser to bypass.
Got it.
We're going to ensure that our ECM is put to receive.
Confirm.
We're going to turn on our radar warning receiver with the rightmost button above that.
Where was that again?
There's right above your ECM rotary switch. There is 5 black buttons. You're going to press the rightmost black button.
Got it.
Next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up. We're going to turn both of our MFDs to day.
I'm not quite in yet, so there's anything I need to know.
Nope.
Click to
Turn
save.
your dispenser to... Yep.
Yeah, I got those
Arm
dispenser.
Yep. Arm your seat. Turn your dispenser on. Turn your ECM to receive, and then turn on your RWR. Next thing, we're going to go up to our upfront controls. We're going to turn on our IFF. When we hit IFF, you know it's on because it'll say XP. We're going to turn on our TACAN, and we're going to hit 60 enter for our tanker. For ILS, we're just going to turn it on, and then turn on 2 pages of data link.
Hold on, I'm still attacking.
Okay.
Okay, so TACAN 60 on, what was that, after?
Turn on ILS. Yep, and then turn on both pages of data link. Alright, so I'm 1, Vader, you are 2, Dog 3, and then Iron, you are 4. So from here on out, we're just going to do everything in sequence. If that's cool with you guys, so we can get Vader kind of in the role of it.
Yep.
And then say when complete with UFC.
Should be good to go.
So 2.
2.
And then
Three.
Dog says
3.
Or
sweet. Next, everybody turn on your HMD.
Oh,
well, I kind of skipped your instructions and just did everything.
Yeah, you're fine. Just call them in sequence then.
Alright, perfect.
And then let me know when UFC is turned on there, Vader. Or not UFC,
Right.
wow. Your
Yeah,
HMD,
HMD.
helmet mounted display, yep.
Yep, HMD is on.
2.
2.
3.
And then 4 is good. Alright, so now we're going to go to our HMD menu inside the support page. And we're going to extend our range out to 100.
That was mids, wasn't it?
Yep, mid setup.
And that was under HUD.
Nope. HMD, helmet mounted display.
Was that on the right?
It'll be on the
MFD?
left. It'll be on the right MFD. Go to the support page, press menu 2 times. Go to
Here.
menu support page. On the left side, you have HMD. And then on the bottom, you're going to have mid setup. And then you're going to push that out to 100. And then press return.
You should box BL and K while
Blank
we're
as
here
well,
too.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. Yep.
A2.
And then on that HMD menu page, Vader, On the right side, you're going to see that there's BLNK and it's boxed. I want you to unbox that. And what that does is, if it is boxed, it'll blank out your HMD if you're looking inside your cockpit or at your HUD.
Yeah.
But for situational awareness, you want to have that on all the time so you can see your distance to me and stuff.
Copy too.
Sweet.
Anyone watching, apologies if I don't respond to your chat. I'm having some issues with text-to-speech. And if I can't see it, I can't. If I can hear it often, I can't see it. So I should catch most of Twitch, but anything on YouTube. If I miss you, it's not that I don't love you. I just can't see you.
It's because I am more important than YouTube.
You're definitely more important than YouTube.
Let's speak that truth.
I got in trouble for our conversation where we were holding hands, and you were my whole world, and you know.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble for that. So.
You just got to tell your wife she's in the number 2 position, dude. I'm number 1. All right, so we're going to go on our right MFD, and we're going to put ourselves on the SA page and bring up that 10-mile scope. And we should be, let me look around, ready to taxi. Am I missing anything off of a hot?
What was it
your Warbox
again? You wanted it at 10?
Warbox should be on. Yep, 10 miles go.
And then you switch mode.
Warbox normally isn't on in a hot start.
Oh,
it is on.
Okay.
So this is on the right MFD under SA, and I have it at 10. Okay?
Yep, exactly.
All right.
Twisted was trying to join us, but he said he'll have to fly another day, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we need to push button 14 comm 1.
Oh, yeah.
Put TACAN at 60.
Yep.
Not done already.
TACAN's on, yeah?
Yep.
Later.
Yes, it's showing straight south right now.
Yep. Fidget spinner south.
Yep.
All right. 1 is green jet ready to taxi.
2, green jet ready to taxi.
3.
4.
1 is on the move.
2 on the move.
3 on the move.
4 on the move. Oh, won't you look at that sun?
I know, dude. Taking off at dawn on Guam is like beautiful.
Truly.
I lived here for 5 years, and that is pretty much what the sun is like every day when it comes up. It's like perfect.
Wow.
Every day. Sunset, perfect every day. Even like a Category 3 typhoon.
Like FNQ, huh?
Three, you're a bit wobbly there.
A little bit.
Having fun.
Yeah. We like to fishtail.
He's been drinking.
I don't know why I get to this point and it doesn't want to turn right.
Make sure your nose wheel steering. Nose wheel steering should be turned on.
Yep.
Bottom right.
It says NWS.
Yep.
Yeah. It should NWS high is what it should say. Are you holding your
It should say high.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't. It doesn't have to.
Necessarily.
Yeah.
Isn't that what gives you the tight turn though? It does for me.
Yeah, but you don't need it.
Woo! I'm going past you. I don't have brakes.
Get your toe brakes. Oh
I
my
am.
gosh.
They are full on right now. Both of them.
Dang, 2. Get in your jet.
Man.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
That's why I should just put this on my stick, left and right on one of these.
What are your pedals?
And the TPR Thrustmaster ones, the pendular ones.
Yeah,
Are you-
just push on the bottom of it.
You get used to it. You will.
You do.
And you really only have to tap them. Like if you fly any of the Warbirds, like
Yeah.
they don't have, they're not fancy. It's just kind of on or off, and you kind of have to tap them and
Yeah.
so tap rudder. You can do similar in these really, if you're struggling to do the.
Yeah, I had to completely like turn them off on the Warbirds because I just could not do it. You know.
Yeah, if you can just give it a little light tap, it helps. Sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah. So we're going to take off in a formation, and what I want you to do, Vader, is I'm going to be in the position of 1, so I'm going to be on the left. You're going to be on the right side of the runway, so I want you to split that white side of the runway in half, and that's where you're going to be positioned. And then you're going to pull up, so the way your head is going to be in line with my rear gear.
So my head in line with your gear?
With my rear gear, yep.
Rear gear.
And then keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming.
Stop.
And then right there.
All right.
All right, sweet.
Three,
So
you
now
can move a little bit.
while the other guys are getting lined up. Oh yeah, you can move up a little bit more.
You'll need to tell me where to go, Jimmy. I've not done 3.
So you're going to be right behind me, about 1 aircraft length behind me.
Copy.
So be perfectly in the center of the half.
And then you're going to put your nose, I don't know, a foot behind the nozzles of 2's jet. So keep coming forward.
Shouldn't he buy me a drink first?
Nope. You got to buy him a drink, actually.
Oh, shit.
How's that, Jimmy?
That's good. That's good. So now that we're in position, we're going to call in position, but instead of calling this in sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, we call this in sequence of 4, 3, 2, 1. That way I know that everybody behind me is ready to go. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
What's going to happen is 4 is going to say set, and then 3 is going to say set, and then you're going to say 2 set, and then I'm going to give the command of run them up. And when I say run them up, we're going to take our engines. We're going to stand on our toe brakes so our jets don't go anywhere. We're going to take our engines and run them up to 88%. Now that's on our engine status page on the left side. At the very top, we're going to take them up to 88 RPMs. Does it make sense?
Where's the engine status down in the bottom left?
Bottom left, right in front of your left knee.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get everybody. Let's get everybody to call in. Set.
4 set.
3 set.
2 set.
Sweet. Now run them up, which means everybody take your engines to 88%.
Brakes on.
Now, yep, brakes on. Standing on our toe brakes. Now we're going to call 4 set and ready, 3 set and ready, 2 set and ready. And then when it gets to me, I'm going to say brakes, brakes, brakes. And when I say brakes, 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 that means I'm letting go of my brakes and I'm going full burner and taking off, staying on my side of the runway. Now we're going to take off in a 4-second interval. So as soon as I say brakes, 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 Vader, you're going to count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. And when you finish 4 Mississippi, let go of your toe brakes and go full burner, take off and catch up. For our departure today, we will be climbing out to 15,000 feet. I will climb at 300 knots. So that means I won't go faster than 300. I won't go slower than 300. I'm going to take off direct runway heading, so you guys just have to take off, catch up, and get into position with me. Now, Vader, what I want you to do is you're going to be on my right side today. You're always going to stay on that right side. When you see the position you're in now,
Yep.
that is perfect position for formation flying. However, I'm not going to expect you to be there today, but I just want you to stay loosely on my right side. And then I want you to pay attention to how 3 and 4 position themselves. And as we cruise, I'm going to do nothing aggressive, nothing fast. Everything's going to be nice and slow. I'm going to talk us through every turn. That way you know what's coming your way. Nothing make sense? Sweet. All right.
Do I say after when I let off my brakes? Do I say brakes, brakes, brakes too?
No, you just
You're
1,
just
2, 3, 4, and then as soon as you start rolling, they start counting 4, and then once 3 is rolling, 4 counts 4.
I think you. Sorry, Jimmy. I think you find the professional method is to literally say out loud 1 cat and dog, 2 cat and dog, 3 cat. And
exactly.
Dog. Or you can use Mississippi, or you know.
Or you say drop bears.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I think almost the same amount of syllables.
1 chicken schnitzel, 2 chicken schnitzels. 3.
There you go. Yeah, getting out. So. The command of breaks is just preparatory of me telling you guys pay attention when I roll, and then everybody else just in sequence watches the roll. And then once 4 is airborne, he's going to call. Nobody else really calls airborne. 4 will call 4 airborne, and then I will call in as flight lead to the tower and check us out and departing out of the controlled airspace.
Copy that.
Sweet. All right. So in sequence, everybody run them up.
4 set ready.
3 set and ready.
2 set ready.
Breaks.
1 cat and dog. Do it.
4,000.
Not you. You wait.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. I think you guys were about to formation take off.
Do I count 10 or wait for 2's call?
It's 4 seconds. So you're supposed
4
to
seconds.
go like right now. We're a little late on that. It's fine.
All right, I'm off the gas. I'm at 250 in the climb out for you guys to rejoin. Speed 250 in the climb.
You're up.
Where's airborne?
Sweet. Rotor Tower, Chaos 125. Departing 0 right, straight out. Tango 4, F-18s, checking out. We'll be back in approximately 90 Mike. Tango. Now, Vader, as you're closing in on me, I want you to look at your helmet-mounted display, and it's going to tell you your distance to me. And you can really use that to kind of bring it in. If you're outside of a mile, you can afford some smash. And what I mean by smash is some aggressive speed. If at any point today you are curious how fast I'm going, you can be directive. All you say is 1 say speed. And when you say 1 say speed, I will give you my speed so that you can reference your closure. Does that make sense?
Copy that.
And then I want you to look at your right multifunction display, and you're going to see that there's a whole bunch of circles on there. And that is representative of all of our friendly flights, or our airframes.
See 2 circles right now.
Yeah, we're kind of sitting on top of each other.
So how do I get this? I know you said you're going 250. How do you get it exactly 250?
With throttle modulation.
Okay. 'Cause it's like I go up, I start speeding up, and then I try to slow it down.
Yep,
Yeah.
you get used to it. Small inputs.
Hey, Jimmy, sorry, can you remind me the layout of the MFDs? Left, right.
Left. So I have left on my HUD right now. I have right on the essay page, and then the bottom is just the HSI right now. That's kind of my transit.
And bottom is HSI? No, yes.
Yeah, HSI.
Copy, thank you.
Yep. This is kind of like our non-tactical kind of a transit. Did I say we're climbing to 10,000? Or 15?
15, I think you said?
Sweet. 1 passing 10,000.
One safe speed.
250. And then one thing I failed to teach you was once you're in position, or once you're in your transit flight formation position, you're going to call saddled. So go ahead and you can bump it up a bit. Go ahead and rejoin on me and get your speed up to about 265, 270. And then once you get closer, you can come off your gas. And then 3, 4, you guys are cleared in. And let 2 go ahead and maneuver into position. I want you guys to get in nice and tight to kind of demo what we're looking for here. 1 is 1,000 to go.
Sorry, one safe speed again.
250. One is 500 to go. Also, one is remaining in the climb, elevating up to flight level 17. We have a little bit of weather off our nose.
Copy.
One is back in the climb.
Hey, Exy, thanks for joining the stream. Exy says,
He should be flying!
He should be flying. Why aren't you flying?
Oh my gosh.
One say speed?
250.
You got it on the dot here.
Yes, sir.
You're looking good, Vader.
Thank you, sir.
Look at you.
And then, Dog, I want you to slide up more. Remember, you need to be able to see that front leading edge of my AIM-9 and my
Yeah, copy
American
that.
Star right below my cockpit. Yep.
I'm doing it on attitude hold, and it's just not as I thought I'd try that, but it's not as like I'm.
Do I have to do anything with my flaps? I think didn't I have my flaps button on?
Yeah, your flaps should be on auto now with your gear up, right?
Okay.
Exy claims that he's got his girlfriend asleep beside him, so he can't play. I think it's a feeble excuse.
Each of the females
there's
and
a
boys?
screenshot,
Oh
or it
my
never
God.
happened. Is what I'm saying. Like, you know.
Oh my gosh! No, he already spoke the truth. He went to Tinder, not Grinder.
I know, right?
One is 100 to go.
Copy.
One is leveling up. It's B250.
Trying to slow down here. Come on.
He claims he's not going to send us a picture of his sleeping girlfriend. I don't know.
No, don't do that. That'd be weird.
It would be weird. I think the Grindr versus Tinder comment is better, so we'll keep it amongst ourselves. So it's best she sleeps. So
I'll send his girlfriend a picture or a clip. There we go, Vader. That's good position.
Yeah, I keep my speed. I can't get it set. It's either going fast or slow.
Well, you have an attitude. You got an attitude problem there, not a pilot problem. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Small inputs. That's all it takes, just small inputs. We got 2 jet engines on us.
Yeah.
There we go, that's good. Now, do you see how these guys are holding like really well, locked in on my left?
Yes, sir.
This is pretty much how we want to transit when we're moving about in the area.
Got it.
Now, if you're ever in a position where you're like, holy cow, I'm out of control, your default immediate action is to nose down and drop out of the bottom of the block. Okay?
Got it.
well, Exy, congratulations, mate. She's carrying his firstborn child, so he's like, you know.
Oh, acceptable then.
Yeah, it is acceptable. We'll take that. So, yeah, look at my position.
Approved. Yeah, good dude. I would say that there's been a stark increase in your formation flying over the last 72 hours.
Every time we hold hands, I get better.
Exactly. And what's crazy, Vader, is looking to the left right here with what Dog is doing.
Yeah.
He literally did his first flight on Friday night in the Hornet.
That's awesome, man.
Amazing. Yeah.
Now, is your throttle loose or is it a little bit tighter?
It's tighter.
It's tighter?
Yep.
'Cause
As
I'm
long as
trying
you
to
have
make,
friction.
like, these, I'm trying to make these like minute moves, but
Is it worth attitude hold?
You'll get it.
Should he be on attitude hold?
Yep. So I see. So one thing we want to do real quick is you see on your up front control how you have the AP button.
On the what?
Press on your up front controls. You see how it says the AP, automatic pilot.
Hold on.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I want you to press AP, and then on the top right of your UFC, select and colon ATTH. That's attitude hold, and that's going to smooth out your jet a little bit.
When's she due, Exy?
How do I know it's on? So I don't have to worry about my altitude anymore?
No, you still have to fly the jet. But what attitude hold is, it kind of slows the input, and it'll save your attitude. So if you're rolled nose left 5 degrees, it'll keep your jet rolled left 5 degrees. If it's 5 degrees nose up, it'll hold the attitude. If it's 5 degrees nose down, it'll hold the attitude. And the way you change that is just through small inputs in your stick. All right, so let's go ahead and start heading over towards the tanker. We're going to do a 5-degree turn rolling out to the left. So we're going to start that turn now.
No, it's still early days.
Yep, you guys can slide off to where you're comfortable on the left side there.
I'm comfy.
Or keep it locked in. There you go. Exactly. So anytime I look at you, dog, your eyes need to be directly on mine. Because a good wingman does one thing. Stare at one.
You're my world, baby.
Exactly. And then if you look back at Exy, don't look at him because your job is to stare at me.
I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at anything else. Just the idea of that, and I lost you.
Iron's job is to stare at you.
You're my world, baby.
Oh yeah, babe. I can feel the love. I can feel your breath on my neck.
Hell yeah.
You'll be good enough to put your pump into that.
Oh, dude, I should. Oh, that was awesome. So the other day, Vader, we were fucking around a little bit, and I was just kind of showing off a little bit, and I took my refueling probe and I extended it, and I was pushing Iron by his hook in the air.
Hold on. That's nuts. That's playing with the government money right there. I don't know.
Hey,
it's my tax money.
Look at your left.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
Fuck me, it's too close.
That's not close enough.
Well, it could sadly end our session. I'm not going to risk it.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen Scudfly fingertip?
Crazy. Just got you guys on me. That was madness. But yeah, he's got just mad skills.
Yep.
Exy's like such a strange love triangle there. You know, I think he's jealous with like his, unborn child and his partner beside him. You know, missing out in the grinder action.
Yeah. Vader, one thing you don't know is we exclusively recruit for this virtual squadron through Grinder.
Oh man.
I should take my socks off.
Yeah.
No, leave them on. YouTube's not ready for that.
They're not ready for fair. So.
Alright, go ahead and wings level. And also going to push it up to 300 for tanker rejoin. And also, when you guys have a chance, go ahead and call yourself inbound on tanker.
Shell 1-1, Colt 1, request rejoin.
I can't remember what I used for that.
So today, Vader, I don't want you to refuel. You're just here for the ride.
Okay.
The refuel, I want you to yep, you're going to safely follow on the right side of the tanker. That's going to be your job.
1-1, in field 1, request rejoin.
And Iron, you guys, I want you to get a full tank on.
Field 1, Shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000.
I'll do that.
270.
Okay.
Exy's in the cuck chair, apparently.
Well, Iron, since you're getting late, we'll have you tank first, and then you can RTB break loose from there.
I don't know. I feel like Lipstick is a better name than Murder Hornet. I don't know. Like, Exy's excited to see you in the Murder Hornet.
Hey, boys, my bad. I broke contract. I'm up at 375, dropping to 350. Actually, I'm gonna keep it 375 for tanker rejoin because we're behind them a bit.
Copy that.
Yeah.
And then Vader, as you kind of look around the skies, you're going to see that your mid system, your data link, is going to display where all these aircraft are. And it's really good for when we're doing like fighter sweeps or combat air patrols, when we're in a combat situation, because you can use your radar, you can use your SA page, but then also nothing beats eyes on the horizon.
One say speed.
375.
One say hello to the 20 viewers on Twitch.
Hey, Twitchy Twitch! What up,
Okay.
everybody? Welcome to Dog Door.
We are flying the Warbox server. If anyone's interested in joining, it's a friendly group, open to beginners and people of all abilities. If you're interested, you'll find the Discord info in the about on my Twitch.
Oh yeah.
One say speed?
Dude,
You just-
375.
memory like a sieve.
I am
Ooh, goldfish.
I am
know, right?
excited for the next campaign is going to be awesome, dude. Black and I have been putting a lot of work into it, and it's going to be even better than the last one.
Yeah, can't wait.
Return pre-contact.
All right, we're 10 miles off the tanker.
Thanks for the sub, Exy. Legend.
What?
You got a new baby to pay for.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Thanks,
babies
brother.
So I always thought babies were super expensive, but they're like not terrible.
Really?
They just have to pay for diapers and food.
I guess.
But if
I
they're
guess.
on-
I guess.
If they're
gotta
on the yeah.
I only get one of my.
You
It's
gotta pay
the
for more
Prime
than that.
one, but it's all the same. Thanks so much. And I'm a relatively small, I've got, relatively new channel. So if anyone's watching and would like to drop a follow, it would be much appreciated. Also, Jimmy Chase over here, who runs this show, streams, although he hasn't for a while. You'll find him Jimmy_Chase. In fact, I've got him and Scud linked in my profile as well. So Scud is a flight instructor and pilot. Real life.
You're my streamer surrogate.
Like, but by that do you mean media whore?
Hell yeah,
I'm okay with that. So
needed. I like that.
it's say speed.
7 miles ago, boys. 375.
Saddled. 3 saddled.
Sweet.
Look at all those follows come in. I might miss them, but thank you, Subverse. Thank you, Steam7, Exposed Piston, Surviving PR, Des7 in Yoy. Legends. My text-to-speech suddenly decided to work.
Hell yeah.
Guys, thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated.
6
They
miles
just keep
to go.
coming.
So, educational moment, Vader. When we approach the tanker, we always approach the tanker from low and from the left. And that's in reference to its path of travel. Your rejoin can be pretty creative, but you want your rejoin to always emulate some sort of lift or joining to the left, because people who are waiting for gas will be in a position called left observation. And that's basically just flying abreast to the left, so that you can see the pilot's window. People who have already gotten gas will fly observation right, which is on the right side. And once the entire flight is fueled and ready to leave, we depart high and to the right. So if you're inbound, you come in from the bottom and the left, and then you depart up to the right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That way it naturally will deconflict people arriving and departing the tanker. 4 miles to go, bringing throttle back 350. Dang, dog, you're doing really good down there.
Thanks, brother.
You and Iron are both locked in on that mirror. I don't even have to look over my wing. I just see you guys.
Yeah. It's the pheromones that just connect us together. It's
No. I mean, yeah, but
it's like
I
a
think
vapor trail.
so what makes like formation flying really easy is practicing on the tanker. Like when you practice on the tanker, like
Yeah, 'cause it's crazy
Follow
hard.
yeah, but then just following a jet is like so easy compared to hitting like a little 12-inch basket. You know?
I tried doing it. I tried doing the refuel on that mod they have for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Well, first, Microsoft
I was
Flight Sim.
I was all over the place.
That's a game. This is a military simulator licensed by the United States Air Force Department of Defense by the United States government. So
This
this
is
is
a-
a real deal.
Yeah.
You can go to the bar and tell people you're a naval aviator after tonight.
It's study level simulator, baby.
It is actually.
In fact, that's something Scud was saying that that flying formation in this,
2 miles
it's
ago.
it's one of the things that is very, very close to real life because he's done it.
1-to-1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Refuel.
The formation
whole
flying.
thing?
Formation
formation.
flying. Yeah. So it's like, you know. Yeah. Do you have your autopilot on still, Theta? Because it does make it easier. Because if you make a hard turn, it'll break the autopilot.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
You hear doo-doo-doo-doo.
So if you hit if it doesn't have the two little dots next to it, then you're not
I
on.
just broke it again. I turned it on and broke it off.
Yeah, so you want to get like up to a place where you only have to make minor movements before you lock it in.
Hey, we are coming off the gas, boys. 1 mile to go.
What do we go down to?
Fuck.
Just drop out the bottom. So we're going to be dropping to 277 or 276, I think is the advertised speed of the tanker.
Yep.
Oh, you're not... Actually, you've done this one, so this is rinse and repeat, but I feel like Jimmy's got the...
Oh, now he's turning.
He's doing a hard turn.
It don't matter. If we were tanking, we'd be turning with him on the basket.
Just sliding in there on your right iron.
Must be flying through some jet wash. My rig is shaking.
Yep.
Yeah. I struggled with that turn, Jimmy, and chat's like, that was not enough warning. XD, smiley face.
My bad.
Well, no, I feel like I'm learning, like, I really need to watch you hard.
Yep.
1 safe speed.
295. And then 3, 4, you guys are cleared out left. And what we'll do is we'll get into left observation, and then I'll take the first. Actually, Iron will take first basket.
And you want me to go to right observation right away, correct?
Yep, go behind him and to the right so you can watch us.
Copy that.
And then Iron, once you are AR complete, you're good to break away and go home.
Perfect.
Jimmy, where
All
did
your
you want?
hours counted.
Where do you want me?
Dog, you're going to be on my left wing.
Exy said he could definitely use the practice. He did a few reps in single player tonight in silence, but definitely still need work. So
It's all it is just practice, and that's really the entire build of this entire training range is built out completely just for practice.
yeah, I'm loving it.
It's awesome.
What am I getting a do for altitude?
Oh, somebody's below you.
Oh.
That's your radar altimeter getting set off by Iron passing underneath you.
Yeah, gotcha. One say speed.
276.
One say... Is it heading? What's the other one?
Reference.
Reference.
Yep. Reference 105.
One say personal phone number.
Ooh. Star 69.
One say something nice.
You're beautiful.
Aww.
Iron, have you been telling Silent about everything that you've been learning?
Not in detail.
Oh my gosh. You need me,
Left a couple
like,
things out.
when he comes home, you need to be standing there at the door and be like, guess what I did today?
One say sin.
Dog,
Sorry. Yes, mate.
put your probe out.
Oh, but I'll lose formation.
You should have it bound somewhere on your throttle, dude.
No, I like touching things.
I have a dedicated switch on that.
Good. That will make
No.
refueling so much easier. Did I just notice the tanker has some nose art?
Shell 1-1. Colt
Have you-
1.
has-
Request rejoin.
You've noticed that smiley face on the door, yeah?
Colt 1. Shell 1-1.
Yeah, like, I just noticed that.
Contact at 18,000 at 270. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
And then,
What?
Iron, do you mind if I move and take right basket while you're on left?
Nope, not at all.
All right, one is sliding aft.
One say SIN number?
Hang on.
SIN?
My SIM number?
SIN, yeah. Exy requested it.
Oh, my social security number. Oh, 1, 2, 3,
There you
4,
go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go.
Wow. That must be easy to remember.
It's weird. A lot of people say A lot of people will say it sounds made up, but that's it.
Yeah, well.
Trust me, I checked.
Where do you want me?
So
On the wing?
just stay on left. Yeah, just stay on the left wing. So Vader, aerial refueling. Super ominous, soul-crushing event the first couple times you try it. But the things to remember is you always start behind it and low, and then you close or you move forward super slow. The slower you close, the more control you have over your aircraft and your position. And one thing you'll start to hear all of us tell you is don't look at the basket. What you do is you kind of memorize what the sight picture is of your jet in reference to the refueler, and you drive into that sight picture and not necessarily to that basket. Because when you know what your sight picture is with the basket on, you just kind of go there every single time.
Yeah.
Boys are looking good. That's crazy. You just like drive it in and you're locked.
Yep. So what I want you to do though, Vader, because I think we're gonna have a little bit of time tonight. I want you to, on the left side, right after your throttle is your refuel probe. I want you to put it out. So it says probe extend. Go ahead and extend your probe, and you need to do the COM1 comm and call Shell 1 under tanker and say you have intent to refuel. We'll see if you can grab a basket today.
Yeah, I can't remember where I did all that crap. I know I T-binded it somewhere.
Well, if you can't find it, don't worry. We'll practice it again.
It's crazy stressful just like
I
working.
think I remember where the button was.
Yep. See if you can find it. Just press it. It should bring up your comm menu on the top right.
There we go.
Yep.
So
And then
it
go
says
to
ATC
tanker.
Tanker.
Yep. And then click on Shell 1.
Alright.
And then select intent to refuel.
I need to bind a key to screenshot. We need to get some screens.
Transfer complete.
Should be
Was
F1.
that both of us complete? Oh yeah, we're both complete. Sweet. Look at that coordination. Yep, F1 intent to refuel. 1 is sliding right observation.
4 is sliding right.
Shell 1-1, Uzi 1, request
And then you
rejoin.
can take left position. I'll slide to the right.
Uzi
Iron 4.
1, Shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000
Actually,
at
yeah,
270.
you can just climb out and depart. Dude, that was a smooth tank, dude.
Yeah, nice work, Owen. Very impressive.
Thank you. Thank you, dog.
Yeah, very good. It's nice to watch, it is incremental, the building of skills, because you're right, X is jealous, you just sit quietly, you don't have to, you won't wake her up, you'll be fine. X is very jealous. So.
No, it's okay. And then, dog, you need to get a little lower for pre-contact.
Oh, do you want me to, I wasn't sure if you wanted me on. Am I left wing?
Yep, go left wing.
Yeah, no, I was
Vader's
just stuck to the.
Nope. This might be Vader's fan flight, but it's still a training flight, so we need to get you
Return
on.
pre-contact.
Don't be an asshole.
Contact.
Oh my gosh.
Cleared contact.
Thank you.
Alright, now, Vader, what I want you to do is I want you to get over on the left wing of the tanker and kind of hang out there.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause you're
trying.
gonna
Hold
refuel.
on.
Yep. Because after dog is complete, you're going to slide up and try and grab the basket.
You think I'm gonna? That's very
Yeah, I know you're going to touch it. Just small. Remember, start low, small incremental movements, drive up slow.
It feels like, can I show it to the Laker girls? Just touch it. Just touch it.
Where's the probe?
Probe. What do you mean? Your fuel probe?
Nah.
Yeah.
On your nose, it'll pop up. It's like a little gas nozzle sticking forward.
Oh, I know, but where's the button?
Oh,
the
it is.
switch.
It is to the left of your throttle, right aft of it.
Thanks
So
for watching,
perfect
folks. That's 22 people watching it accordingly.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Need to get Scud on. He brings all the boys to the yard. Come on. I looked at the basket.
Hey,
Don't look at the basket.
Yeah,
I know, I'm
don't look at the basket, back off.
I'm porpoising.
Yep. Slide back. When you start to oscillate like that, just come off the power a little bit and just slide back and then lock it in again. And you have an ATT hold on, right?
That's a good question. It might have come off. Come on, hand, come back to life. There it goes. It's come off.
Yeah, when you have the dolphin flopping, sometimes you get it kicks off and you don't even notice it. And then, dog, I want you to only use your index finger and your thumb on your stick. Super small inputs, or just your index finger on the top of your stick. Because it looks like you're white knuckling it a little bit, and you're putting raw muscle control into it, and I need fine.
Yeah.
One say speed.
277.
Okay, I need to speed up.
Is he retracting?
It doesn't look like it.
It's so unintuitive to just use my fingertip and thumb.
Yeah. But it really slows down the input, right?
Totally.
Yep.
I've
And then
got
as
some.
you get better, you're allowed to use more fingers again.
Yeah, I'm a bit hand-fisted. I've got like my right hand's a bit mashed. I've got like arthritis in one finger, and I severed the tendon in the other. But I actually do like weights for it, so I do like 150-pound squeezes 3 times a week. So I'm like holding it like a freaking barbell. A good pickup. I'm looking at the basket.
Your position looks really good right now.
I've landed safely.
Sweet, dude. Hey, good flying, Iron.
Yeah, really good flying, mate.
No problem.
I would say, Iron, let's do a little bit more practice in the air-to-air with you, and then let's move on to some smart air-to-ground weapons.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Sweet, dude.
Maybe not tonight though.
Oh yeah. Go to bed, dude. You gotta go to school tomorrow.
Yeah. Around that 7.
You gotta go defend freedom with studies.
Just gonna get to a full stop so I can get my email.
Come on.
Contact.
There you go. Now keep your speed 276 or 277.
Yeah, I'm too quick.
Mash back in gas. You're falling out.
He's turning, isn't he?
Nope, you are.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one. Got it. Got a grab.
There you go. You're a little hard on the smash,
Yeah.
and then when you
I
pull
wanted
your
to grab
throttle
it.
off, you get,
Yeah. Too much.
Make sure you don't. Yeah, don't let your throttle drop below that 276.
It's like
Because he's flying about 277 exactly.
it's like millimeter adjustments on the throttle. Like they're tiny.
Yep. Now, what you can do, dog, is get locked in at 277 behind him. Let go of your left throttle and only drive in using your right throttle to advance or detract your position.
Huh.
Because that'll split your intake in half. So it'll reduce your smash or your brake in half as well.
I locked them for this because I'm just using my pinky finger to I'm just using like 3 fingers to move it.
I gotcha.
Because similarly, I was too rough on it, so I can't really. I probably could separate it.
Whatever works for you, but you're set up good right now. Just keep that speed, keep that closure. Stop reaching for the basket. Oh, is that the last second?
I know, right? Just look, it's mine. Give it to me.
Yeah, we always think like, oh, if I pull a little half stick, you know, it's gonna go right to it. Now you gotta keep driving forward. The only thing we do with stick input and refueling is make it harder on ourselves. That last approach was really good. Like, really, really good. Now
Nice.
the tank is in the turn.
Basket.
But that doesn't change anything. Match his angle with yours, and you're good. Oh, you have to call the basket back out again.
I hate this
Ready,
guy.
pre-contact.
I fucking hate this guy.
You see
You're
that?
perfectly set for that, and
I
it
know,
stopped like a
right?
foot short, yeah. Dang, what a tease, gas guy.
Just need to put a bit of hair around it, as they say
Yep.
in the trade. And find the hole. Come
What
on.
did you do? What did you do?
Nothing.
You reached. You can say it.
Chasing.
Oh, that's it. That's
Honesty is the best policy.
I got blinded by the sun. That's my excuse.
Oh. And
I
that
feel
big
like
bright
your
thing
head's tilted.
behind all the clouds.
Don't crash into the tanker.
There's no risk of that.
Actually, we haven't, with all these fan flights, nobody's traded paint yet.
I'll speak to you soon. It's actually impressive, though. Like, I reckon I've lost altitude hold. That's exactly what's happened. Come on, hand. Come back. Come back. I wish the, that display would stay on longer so you could tell whether your altitude hold was live or not.
Yeah.
Or I'm way off the right side.
Honestly, I'd modify your axis curve.
You
Yeah, you
reckon?
want to add a little,
your movements.
yeah, a little
smoother.
curve. Gonna drop aft once we level out and add like a maybe a 15 curve to pitch and roll.
Copy. I think I have a curve on
Yeah,
it.
You might increase it just a little bit.
I'm at about 15. Yeah.
Yeah. Add it up. Every stick is a little bit different.
Looks like he's leveling out. I'll have one more crack before we mess with the controls, because I'll end up losing
Ready,
sight of him.
pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Or go to sleep till you get full fuel.
You could be up for a while. It'll be a late
In
night.
your hand.
So he might be up for a while, but if you can't grab this basket, you won't be up for a while.
That's alright, it's like 5 p.m.
No, I'm saying you're gonna crash.
Oh, I
You're
see.
gonna run out of gas. Or
Wouldn't be
land.
the first time. Come on.
Chase.
Altitude hold.
Crazy.
I just keep losing altitude hold. It drives me nuts. Are you flying with
No.
altitude hold?
No, I don't have anything on.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Are
maybe
you
I should.
putting on altitude hold or attitude hold?
Attitude hold, I should say.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't have that on?
No.
I'm going to try with it off.
And then 2 fingers.
Copy.
And then Vader, you can come slide up and fly directly to the left of the tanker.
Okay.
We have...
Vader, did you try to catch a basket?
Not yet, not yet. He's gonna get it after dog.
You can try on the right wing.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, with it being
I'm
training, I
nervous
just want one of them
with
on
it.
there. Vader, while you're back there, confirm that you know where your ready pre-contact button is. It should be a left pinky. Just press it and it'll say ready pre-contact.
Ready pre-contact.
There you go. Just keep that ready to go.
Contact.
And then your speed to stay even with the tanker, Vader, is going to be 277.
Yeah, I'm trying. I barely push on the throttle.
Yeah, maybe you need to add a little resistance to it, because you can, with the Orion, add resistance to those throttles.
Yeah. But it's like, once I get there, like it goes up and then I try to back it off. It's like trying to figure out when I can let off and when I need to put on.
Yep.
If that makes
Also,
sense.
one thing you might
Well
be,
done.
so there's fan spool, and what could be happening is, it takes, Iron, how long is fan spool? Like 4 seconds on that Hornet?
Oh, that's
So
probably
what?
what it is.
Yeah, so there's fan spool delay. There you go, Doc. Do not
Contact.
reach. There you go.
You're taking
Right
fuel.
on. I'm tired.
Return pre-contact.
I don't know how I lost it.
Stop sipping and take a drink. You can push the basket forward a little bit.
Oh,
Get
really?
drunk, dog.
Get drunk.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy with that. That was without attitude hold.
Yep. So that was really good because you
It felt
drove
easier.
in nice and consistent, and you drove straight to that basket. There you go. Perfect. That is looking good, dude.
They should add a vacuum on the
Why are you going faster now?
fuel probe.
Push back.
Magnets.
Exactly.
Just like put your arm out and give it a little nudge. Oh, come on. What an asshole. Son of a bitch shit, I kill you fucking.
Alright,
Son
well,
of
you
bitch.
drank from it,
Shit.
so
Son of a bitch shit.
I'll be heading out. It was,
Alright, dude.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, really good flight, man.
Totally.
Contact.
Alright, catch you guys later.
See you,
See you,
dude.
mate.
See you, man.
You're taking fuel.
Come on, come on, come on. Just stabilize. I feel like I'm, I know my purpose. My purpose in life.
Super small inputs.
Come on, don't do it, don't do it.
Return pre-contact.
Dude, that was good. That was probably
That's
like
my-
15 seconds of gas.
That's my best effort. Without a
Get
shadow
back
of
on
a
it.
doubt.
I think I'm doing it wrong, dog.
Oh, you want some pointers? Just don't look at the basket. And
No, I mean I'm touching the basket with the probe. I'm just not getting any gas.
it doesn't look like the basket's out.
It's not.
Oh.
I'm putting my probe in the container.
Well, you're making it bank left. You're making it harder for me.
My bad. Let me drop off.
Maybe just
bad.
need to give me a
Alright.
little nudge in the right direction.
Let me get back in. Let me get back into professional mode. There we go. All right, locked in.
No,
My bad, dude.
no, you're good.
The pilot's over here. Hey, we've got some idiot trying to bank off the container.
I mean, like, what part of give me the basket doesn't he understand, though?
Did it look cool? Did you see what I was doing though?
I did. Yeah. Very cool.
Just being a smart ass.
What an asshole.
Hey, you don't have the UH60 installed, right?
I think I might, because you walked us.
Okay.
You walked me through all the modded doovers for the what's it?
Contact.
Oh,
Ready,
the
recontact.
fuck you,
There
Will.
go.
Clear
Just making.
contact.
Hate you. I hate him. It's like he really. I feel like that mechanic's a bit off. Like, if he can eyeball you, and your nozzle's out, like, don't you think?
Yes. Yes.
When I see him at the officer's mess, I'm totally gonna kick him in the nuts. That pilot. Did you ever get to the barracks in Melbourne, the Vic Barracks?
No, actually.
Beautiful old building. It's one of the oldest buildings.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, let me think. I've never actually been to Melbourne. Just Brisbane, Rockhampton, Noosa, Gold Coast.
Lovely. Well, they're under cyclone. All of those spots. Oh, I looked at the basket.
Yeah.
You dummy.
Was it Carnes?
Cans.
Yeah, Cairns. And then what else did I do? I did the Ipswich Cup. I did the what's the rugby north versus south?
Rugby union. The
Yeah,
bum
rugby
sniffing.
union. I did that
Bum.
one.
Not bum sniffing rapists. That's what we
I
call
don't
them.
know what that is. I went to a couple cricket games while I was there too, but that one I never got. Rugby was freaking awesome though, especially State of Union. Like that
Yeah.
was huge.
Cricket's dull as dirt. I mean, Aussie rules is pretty cool, but
Yeah.
is he turning still?
Nope, we're level flight.
Well, what's my excuse?
I'm distracting you.
No. Peepers. It's like I need to back off a little further
Yep.
and just get like a slow approach.
Yep. Yeah, fall aft. You want to give yourself like, I don't know, maybe 2 aircraft lengths. Like stabilize behind the basket and then drive into it.
Right, you are. Hey, Clamblut, thanks for joining. Thanks for all the follows before, guys. Much appreciated. Like I said, I'm a relatively new channel, and all the love I can get is appreciated. And you're watching the 56 Operation group on the Warbox server. If anyone is interested in joining or would like to just come along. I am. Thanks for the reminder, Rexy. Yeah, we're in the 56 Operation group. Is he retracting? He is.
Yep.
Ready, recontact. Cleared contact.
Yeah, you'll be able to get hold of the server password and details on the Discord, which is linked in the about on my Twitch. Well, that's a personal best, Jimmy, for holding it.
It is 100%. Yep.
Can I blame my fractured elbow?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have a fractured elbow.
I blame Arctic. He's not here to defend himself, so it's all his fault.
It totally needs to make a proper effort.
Yep. So Vader, this entire range is completely visible on the F10 map. The next time you're on the ground, just press F10 and you'll be able to see all the various things. All the waypoints, all the ranges are preset. Everything that's in the DCS ecosystem is on this server. So we have Warbirds, we have 3rd gen, 2nd gen, 1st gen, 4th gen. And then we also have graded bomb ranges, which for our purpose on like 4th gen jets, not the greatest tool, but it's great for Warbirds because it'll tell you like how many meters you are off from center of the graded bomb range.
Right.
Most everything down there is docile, nothing's going to shoot back. Some stuff does, but the stuff that shoots back is only small arms.
Yeah, I did. I think I came on and I did where I requested some like Parker Wolves.
Yep.
So I get 2 of them to come in. That was pretty cool.
So, and this server is open 24/7. The tankers are always in orbit. The AWACS are always in orbit.
They have unlimited fuel.
Yep, they do. And what you really want to do is get yourself to a position where in the next week and a half, if you can fly the Hornet, lock and engage with air-to-air weapons, you'll be able to fly in the next campaign and do that cap mission.
Great.
I really need to practice that. Like, I've managed to get some hits, but I don't quite grasp the fundamentals yet.
Yeah. So the good news is Scud's back in 3 days too, so the pro's back.
Oh, I get
don't have to have a sub anymore.
Oh, he's my scissor sister. Cheers, Exy. Take it easy. Sleep well. Yeah, we have fun.
Dog, you want to cancel your rejoin, and we'll give Vader a shot at it, and then we'll go recover.
But just one last fucking.
Okay.
Oh, I nearly had it. Never mind.
Return pre-contact.
And then you'll have to go into the F10 menu, Dog, and cancel. Hey, nose down, nose down, nose down, nose down. Alright, good. Dog, if you could cancel your refuel.
Yep.
Or abort. And then, Vader, what you're going to do is you're going to get behind the left wing. And you're going to, once you're stabilized behind him, behind that basket container, you're going to push that ready pre-contact button, and he's going to send that basket out. And then we'll see what you can do.
Yeah, we'll see.
Best advice, go 3 or 4 lengths back, stabilize, be stabilized behind him, same speed, same attitude, same wing angle, and then start hitting the pre-contact. Once you get the basket out, I want you to drive forward. You see that black reticule in the top right of your HUD? You're going to put that black reticule on the container of the basket, and you're going to focus on keeping that on the container, and drive forward and let your peripheral vision give you that little bit of input on where your probe is compared to the basket. And then while we're doing this, Dog, I want you to come in and fly off my right wing and practice it too. You can get nice and close. Now, I will not be on autopilot, so I will be making adjustments, so, give yourself enough room to make adjustments.
Right, I won't go all day.
Okay, so this little black circle, as I'm coming up to it, where do I want it?
On the container of the fuel probe, or the basket.
So on the way right or left? God, slow down.
The way left round part of the wing.
Yeah. I can't, I just barely touch the throttle, and it either goes super slow, or if I barely push it forward, it'll go up to 290. So I'm constantly going between 260, 290. I cannot.
How far are you moving your throttles?
I just said barely, at all.
So there's a thing that you should be doing. It's called stepping the throttles, where you increase the left, increase the right, increase the left, super small incrementally. Same thing when you slow down.
Don't you have to do them both at the same time?
Nope. You can do one. You can turn one engine off and fly with just one if you want, but only adjust one at a time, so it slows your acceleration or your deceleration.
Okay.
So walk your throttles just a little bit, and that might help. Or what you do is you get to 277 and then only use one throttle, maybe only the left or only the right to close. That way you're cutting your thrust in half.
Okay. On a 265, trying to get faster. I just don't want to push it because then it 67, 68. Obviously, I'm gonna have to catch up.
That's fine. And then I would say on the base of your throttle, there's two small Allen keys, one on the left, one on the right. You can tighten them up a little bit, and that little bit of friction will help with throttle input. And Dog, you're doing really good back there, dude.
Thanks, man.
And
No altitude hold on that.
Yeah, that's good. And this is like a loose cruise, so this is how we would transit long flights, where we can kind of like ignore each other. You can navigate left or right behind me without hitting my nozzles.
Right.
And then with where you are, Vader, you can safely do 290 to close that distance.
Yeah, I'm at 287.
Yep. And then just slow it down as you get closer.
I'm above you.
Copy.
Sorry, I got a bit overzealous. I've been flying with the throttles locked. I was just testing the inching a little bit. Segmented.
Oh, dude, walking the throttles is easy. You just put your palm on top of them, and you can like palm left back, palm right back, and just like incrementally like move them. And you can do it like one at a time and like super slow, make really fine thrust adjustments by doing that. And that's how I kind of like lock in my speed. Usually I always have like one slightly ahead of the other. Usually, depending, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Pixter, thanks for joining, mate. No, I'm rapt to have managed to actually take on a bit of fuel. Like, you really need to find that state of flow.
Yeah. It's that visual picture.
Yeah. And it was just locked at a distance, and then you just creep in with the tiniest movements. So I feel like getting your eye in on the approach is half the battle.
Yep. And not staring at that stupid basket.
Yeah.
That is, even to this day, like, sometimes, like, I'll reach for it and I'll, roll my eyes and be like, oh my gosh, don't look at the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, looking at the basket just gives you that false, false sense of where your target is. Because, like, we also forget that there's, like, air moving around us, right? And when that basket hits that air that's going over our nose, it moves a little bit, so... Yeah. Instead of letting it settle, we always, like, we gotta reach, be like, and then we end up in that seahorse, in that beached whale at, SeaWorld, going, give me a fish.
Yeah. Looking for your porpoise in life?
Yep, looking for your porpoise in life.
Oh, don't turn. Okay.
So what's crazy about the tanker turning is nothing changes about refueling. All you do is match the angle of his wings with the angle of your wings. And
do you increase your speed? Presumably he speeds up for the bank.
If I'm on the outside, just a little bit. If you're on the inside, you have to slow it down a little bit. Super small. Like 1 knot difference.
Yeah.
And then when he goes wing level again, if you're on the inside, you got to remember that left wing is going to come up above its center line so he can get his flight level again. And then if you're on the right basket, it'll dip low as he levels back out.
Yeah, right you are.
Here we go, Vader. Nice and slow. That's good. And then as you get closer into the tail, that's when you'll start calling your pre-contact.
come on, come on. Okay. Level here.
Because you have to fly perpetually into the frickin' sun.
Yep. Local time's 7:16, so it's still kind of low in the sky.
Okay. Hold back on the throttle. Now you need to slow down. Slow down. I can't.
A lot of
It's not
fourth generation.
speeding up. I can't. This throttle sucks. It's not working here.
Oh, you got the
I
best.
cannot
throttle
get this
available,
speed, man.
dude.
What's that? I know.
If you have
I cannot figure it out.
You might have it double bound somewhere.
That could be it. Do you use controllers?
No.
Oh.
No. I mean, I'm sure it's me, but it's like I just barely move it, and I am just using one side now, and it'll either start speeding up, and once I want it to slow down, I'll pull it back, but it doesn't slow down fast enough, so then I overshoot. You know what I mean? And then I try to pick it back up, I push it forward, nothing happens. It actually starts slowing down even more.
Try one more time. Try one more time, but come in at only like 278. Like super painfully slow.
See, like right now I'm not touching it, and it's 276.
Sweet. Accelerate just a little bit.
Oh, the wiggle left to right on your palm's a great technique.
Yeah. It is, right?
Yeah.
Is that on the throttle?
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Well, let's turn that on, please. Never mind, you're gonna turn off again. Woo! Woo, come on, back.
And so this is
if this thing is flying around all the time, this is probably just something I need to try to do on my own.
yeah. So this is also a very high skill task in the game too. But we teach it at the early point of
Ready,
flight
pre-contact.
because when
Return pre-contact.
just get a little closer. Because this is a part. So the first thing you have to do in any organization is fly, right? Everybody always wants to get on, just go straight nose dogfight. But we fly campaigns that are 2 months long. What's up, Billy?
Good night.
Good night. Love you. See you in the morning, dog.
See, I can't. Now I can't slow down.
Are you using your speed brake at all?
No.
Which we don't want to. We want little, small, fine throttle controls.
It might
don't
actually
we get
help
back?
as a test,
Ooh.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm banking out of here.
All right, so
It's not,
come on over and join with us, and we're all going to climb out, and we're going to go land together. And then I want you, dog, back on my left wing, transition low, and then Vader, you're going to go back to my right wing, transition high. Let me know when you guys are in position. Also, Shell 11125 Chaos, Tango for the gas, 3 Hornets breaking away, top of the block, Tango, do better next time.
To tell him I know where he lives.
What's that?
Tell him I know where he lives.
Oh, yeah, we do.
With the basket and all, like, come on. Saddled. Pre-saddled.
do you think
Sorry.
so you think my throttle, I need to tighten it down so it's even harder to push and pull?
How hard is it to push and pull?
Well, I can move it. I mean, it's not like if I let go, it falls.
Yeah.
You know, but if I move it, it'll stick. Like I haven't tried adjusting any of the friction settings yet.
You might want to just add a little bit.
Yeah, I cranked mine up. It helped.
We're gonna check your settings too once we get on the ground.
I think it helps that you have the same kit as Jimmy. He'll get you dialed in.
Yeah.
Once I'm a
DCS, you know, like I said, I got to get used to throttling it and all that.
So the best thing for you to do, because you're one, new to DCS, two, new to, you know, virtual flight sims, three, flying in VR.
VR makes it hard.
You know, yeah, you're new to the
like
Hornet,
you got,
so there's
it's
a
huge
amount.
amount.
A lot of things there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should do some Spitfire or something like that. Like it's similar skills.
I've been doing a lot of the Warbird stuff. You know, that's what I like. You know, I'd like to do this too, but it seemed so overwhelming.
I was literally exactly the same as you a month ago.
Yeah.
So
one thing at a time.
Yeah, it'll come. Geez, I'm getting some bad lag.
One say speed.
310. Also, I'm going to start our descent. I'm going 5 degrees nose down. For arrival, we're going to put ourselves into the... I'm going to kick you guys out. So we're going to maintain kind of this formation. Actually, no. Dog, I want you to transition to my right side. And then Vader, you're going to be to the right of Dog. And I'm going idle. Use your speed brake if you need to. We're all going to land 0-6 right. And then Vader, what I want you to do is do your best to just kind of follow us in. Dog, I want you tight in on my right wing. And we're going to do 10-second intervals for downward turn. We're both going to land same runway, 10-second intervals, start practicing for your carrier.
Man, you get those moments where it's almost as real as life, and the way the mist is sitting over the island, and the position of the sun, and the glare off you, it's just... I mean, those that are watching Twitch, it looks pretty, but when you're in the VR space, it's fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah, it is. I agree with you.
Right, settled.
Sweet.
I'm way behind you.
That's fine. Just follow us in the best you can. We're going 325 on the speed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we always have the idea, we get inside DCS and we just smash the gas, right? We're like, fuck it, afterburner. No, it's better to control your aircraft. Yeah, try the palm trick for increase and decrease your throttle, Dog, and you'll see like you can drastically improve like keeping position.
Yeah, it's like I have to build the muscle memory for it, I think.
Yep.
But I can feel it already because it's like rather than moving 0.5 millimeter, you're moving, you know, 1/4 millimeter.
Yep, with only one engine at a time too.
Yep. Porpoise. How am I looking?
Dude, you're good. Solid. Looking good as fuck, boy.
Boy.
Were you in here the other night when we were doing the C-130 training?
No. I feel like that's the Herc, yeah? The C-130?
Dude, I gotta do something for you real quick before we get done tonight.
Yeah. I was having fun doing that the other night.
Altitude.
Oh.
I had like a ton of viewers when I was flying the Herc. I was surprised.
Dude, I tuned in on you one night when you were putting out all the hawks all over the Persian Gulf. And you had like 31 people watching you.
I know, it's crazy, huh?
It looked... Oh, dude, one thing I can't find is the flight deck lights. I can't find them. I know they're on the left side, right? Yeah, for at night, how you turn on your the lights for the the cockpit.
Oh shit. I don't
Right,
remember.
hey, slowing to 275. Actually, we're gonna stay steady. Never mind, we're doing a break. That's right. Actually, you want to come in close interval?
What do you mean?
No, we'll stay 10 second interval. So when I say, we're gonna break up the flight here. You're gonna fly independent. When I say see you on the ground, that is me breaking up the flight, and I want you to count to 10, and then you're gonna make your downwind turn.
All right, you are. I'm getting some lag. I hope I don't rubber band.
So that neighborhood to the right is where I used to live.
Really?
Yep.
What the heck?
And then you're gonna drop gear and flaps the second you initiate your turn for downwind, so you can get on speed while you're in your downwind.
All right, well, I'm going to drop them now because I'm going to overshoot you. Have you dropped?
Nope. I will not drop anything until I start my downwind turn.
Yeah, I have horrendous lag right now.
Okay.
Like it's juddering like crazy.
Once again, it is Arctic's fault.
And what is landing speed with this?
For our configuration and our weight, probably about 160-ish.
160? Holy
Ish.
crap. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
What's one safe speed?
200.
And you have no flaps, you just auto.
Yep. Alright, breaking them with the flight dog, see you on the ground.
Alright, brother. I count to 10, yeah?
Yep.
Cat and dog 2, cat and dog 3, cat and dog 4, cat and dog 6, cat and dog 7, cat and dog... Shut up with the beeping. I know I'm low. Yes.
Established downwind.
Turning-
Tower,
turning
125
crosswind.
chaos. Turning in, final gear down, full base, full stop.
So you don't want to drop gear until I turn down one, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, you configure in your downwind turn.
Right.
3, turning crosswind.
Downwind. Ooh,
Ugh, it's very messy.
that was a little tight.
It's so juddery, I had to put some juice into her just to not fall out of the sky because of the lag. I'll slow her down. Gonna do a long downwind. Alright. Full flaps.
And then Vader,
Gear down.
this runway 06 right is a graded runway, so you'll get graded every time you land on it. And all you have to do is come to a complete stop on the runway, and I'll tell you how far you are from center line, how far you are diverging from runway heading, like all that stuff. Ooh, while you guys are landing, let me grab my C-130, get it ready, because I'm going to go shoot dogs. Shit.
Do I want my flaps to be on half or full?
Full.
Oof.
Full.
The juddering is real. Like I'm getting like 7 frames a second, a minute. Oh, what that's about? It hasn't happened to me before.
It might just be, I don't know, it could be a lot of things.
Does it grade the approach as well?
No, just the landing.
I just want to be on the numbers, yeah?
Yep. Alright, how do we start this thing? I don't remember. Where's the battery switch for the C-130?
Dog's down. Gear up. And the flaps up, rather. Gear up would be problematic.
Clearing out on base.
What time is it? 5:40. Did you turn right or left to park? Oh, you.
Right.
Are you near the smoke?
Dang it. How do I... What do we turn on for crossflow?
I've already jumped in the hook.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to turn this on. There it is.
Hey, Vic Vandal, we actually have paddles that are graded as well on the carrier, and it actually bumps your scores to Discord, so there's no hiding. You want to have a go? Join us. You hit the Discord link in the about on my Twitch. You'll be able to hook you up. Are you the one closest to the green smoke or furthest away in the hook? Jimmy?
I am... Where am I? Oh, what airfield am I on? This isn't Anderson. Where the fuck am I?
Not, the road or whatever it's called. Because I see two hooks here.
Oh my god, I'm in Saipan. What an idiot.
What a dummy.
He left us. He just up and left us.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me get one that's hot started, I guess. I need to put some hercs on Anderson, I guess. I thought there was some down there. Guess not. Sweet.
I got a successful landing.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
That's a successful sortie, I'd say. Like you've... it's
Super
hard enough.
successful.
It's hard enough to track your wingman and dial in all the MFDs, and like really, you nailed it. Yeah, join us, mate. You're very welcome.
Where?
So, just check.
Maybe I can't show you. Dude, I can't find a place to spawn in the Hercules, aside from way out there.
Let me have a crack. Does it matter if it's way out there?
I'm just trying to get one that's closer.
I'll just come join you.
Woo.
Herc.
That's what I was doing wrong. My nose wheel, you know how you said it was supposed to be on nose wheel high? I have to push and hold the button in.
That's
for
it,
to
you
be
do.
on.
The same for me. Push and hold. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
Dang.
Hercules. I just sent you a request. Jimmy?
Aaron. I don't know if it's gonna work. Send it again.
Oh, that's right. It didn't work last time, didn't it?
Yeah, so I have to add your IP. I don't know how to do it because it's not completely modeled yet. I have to add your IP in here.
I'm in. No, I'm in on my end.
Oh, are you?
Oh, maybe we are in together. Hang on, let me try. Let me try opening your window. Is your window open?
Hang on. I'm trying to close my door. Oh, I need to turn on the aux pump. No, it's not open.
Are you guys on Saipan or are you back here?
We're in Saipan.
What should I do? Just hang out. Whatever I want.
Completely. Yeah, whatever you want. I'm about to show Dog something with this thing.
Okay. I don't seem to be able. There only appears to be one Hercules.
Yeah,
See if
I gotta
can
fix that.
Throttle.
Can you remind me and I'll fix that?
Sure. Should I just jump in it or? Yeah, I might be able to have a look on the stream.
I want you to actually, you see where I'm at? What I want you to do is go to the F10 map and then zoom in on where I'm at. And then I want you to press left control and F11. So you kind of have the free camera.
Are you talking to me?
Nope, talking to Dog.
Okay.
What's the grid reference?
Just zoom out until you see Saipan.
I got him.
Saipan is north of Rhoda. Or sorry, south of Rhoda.
Oh, there's another Hercules there.
Is there?
Are you moving?
I am. Yeah, I'm taking off right now. I am airborne over Saipan International.
I can click on the other one, but nothing happens. Sorry, so what do you want me to do? Click on you?
Go to Saipan International, the airfield that I'm kind of orbiting around.
Yeah.
And just put your mouse like in that parking area right by the main parking area. And then press left control and F11 so you can go into free camera view.
Left control, F11. Ooh.
And now I just want you to be on that taxiway. Let me make sure you're in the right place. I'm looking at your screen real quick. Yeah, get down there like you're standing on that right below where your feet are. Like, go down there and be on the ground.
How do you move in this map? Is it just
Oh, shit.
the WASD, presumably?
Yep, WASD.
So you just want me on in the parking area or on the runway?
Yep, exactly.
What's
Let
that?
me know when you're kind of stationary there.
I don't seem to be able to get stationary. I think one of my controllers
Your
is...
scroll. So your mouse scroll is forward and backward. So if you're moving, you have to scroll either forward or backward.
Well, it's quite disorienting. It's a big bada boom.
And then let me know when you're stationary on the ramp.
Yep.
Is that yes, you're stationary on the ramp?
No, I will let you know.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, it works in reverse as well.
You should see the C-130 kind of in orbit above you.
Yep, gotcha.
All right, you ready?
Ready. Wow. You got guns?
Yeah, dude.
Get out of town. And you're tracking me with your head, or have you locked?
So I'm in the gunner's position right now.
Damn.
How loud is that down there?
It's quite loud.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like thunder.
Let me switch off. I'll just do the howitzer. So I was firing all three weapons, but it's really hard because they all have like a different impact zone.
Right. That's amazing. Actually, kind of cool to be able to stand on the runway and actually let me get a bit lower. I'm kind of floating above the ground a bit.
I guess one thing we could have done is just have you spawn into one of those planes that are down there.
Yeah.
You said you're on the runway?
No, I'm beside the taxiway near the park, between the,
let me see.
just on the grass. Damn. You're having way too much fun up there.
Dude, I love this thing.
It's a beast.
This thing's got like a huge casualty producing radius. I'm about to kill the whole terminal, dude.
You're nearly on me with that last blast.
Oh, yeah.
It's Saipan similar to Hamilton Island, just bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Just imagine this in the campaign, where, say, I come in first, I kill all the search radars, and then you come in and just orbit with this howitzer.
Yeah, be unstoppable. That's amazing.
I'm actually hitting the buildings pretty easily, or pretty consistently.
Whoop. Well, I bumped my, I think my, what's it called? Thing. I'm flying now. But if I touch my controller, it zooms me into the sky, annoyingly.
You should be able to just F2 me.
F2?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
just go
Yep,
to the
yep,
F10
yep.
map, click on me, then hit F2.
Wow. Ooh, 15 more folks to the channel.
There we go.
Thanks for the raid, Cap Salty. Much appreciated. Although, what is the time? I've probably, I've got a hard finish in 8 minutes, so... danger dance, danger dance.
Yeah, I gotta get going too.
Aw, Captain Salty,
Dude, I love this thing though.
It's insane. It's like Big Bada Boom.
And we had it in here the whole time and didn't even know.
I know, right? Not the
I'm gonna go back and rewatch your stream so I can hear it.
The terminal is on fire. I'm kind of exterior view, watching you orbit. How do I zoom?
I'm hitting the buildings I want to.
Yeah, amazing. How do I, it was alt,
So-
yeah. To
It was left control and F11. Alright, so let's talk about why we're here today. Today we did Vader's first fam flight in the Hornet.
Awesome.
we did
I would say
indeed.
that it went very well. We went through a bunch of keybinds. We made sure you had the essentials in there for flight. We got through the cold start process twice. Thank you, server reset. We did departure. And you now understand that we do standardized 4-second departure. You pretty much got a standard demonstration of everything that we do, as far as Hornets go, which
Correct.
crosses over to every airframe on the server.
Which is good.
Oh, dude, I can actually put these in where I want it.
That's amazing.
One thing I think that we already know is we work on probably throttle or energy management in flight. You had full demonstration of what a cruise formation looks like with a 4-ship. And then if we were just a 2-ship, it would be the exact same thing where you would just be flying off my right wing or left wing, as dictated by lead. I would say for being your first time in the Hornet, first time flying formation, you did really well.
Agree.
Dog can tell you, normally the first time somebody goes up, we chase them because they're like, I don't know where you
Oh, really?
Well, that's what you did with me.
you
Like,
did.
yeah. I was like, you tracked me, and it was like enjoyable but terrifying. So yeah, you did really well.
Yeah.
I always tried to make sure I was behind you. I definitely didn't want to get in front of you because I knew that would happen.
Oh, that's fine. And it was a familiarization flight.
Hey, Jimmy, can I pause you for 1 second?
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for the raid, and welcome everybody. You're watching the 56 Operation Group. This is Jimmy Chase, testing out the Hercules armament. We'll be putting it through its motions on a mission that's coming up soon. I'm a relatively new channel, so if you could drop a follow, that would be much appreciated. If you like what you see and you'd like to join us, just jump into the About within Twitch, and you'll find the link to the Discord where you can access the server. And we're currently on a training server, but we run regular full campaigns that run for a couple of months.
Yep.
As you were.
One thing I would piggyback on is we welcome and we crave islands of all skill levels. The campaigns that we fly are pretty big. They're persistent. It's awesome. We have 64 objectives in our campaigns. We fly against full AI bad guys. We welcome literally everybody of all skills. Tonight we took Vader out. And we're kind of going through debrief right now with what he did, and it was his first time in the Hornet.
Yep.
And he did extremely well. Pretty much the only takeaway that I would ask you to work on, Vader, between now and the next time we fly is just work on energy management. And I think that's going to be solved very easily just by tightening your resistance on your throttle. So I have a sneaking suspicion that it's just a little loose. And when you're doing that little bit of movement, you're getting a lot more than you think you are.
Right.
So,
yeah, I haven't touched it since it from factory. So,
yeah, mine is. I add a little bit more to mine like every month or so. So,
copy that.
Yeah, everybody follow Dog Door. Great guy, great streamer. Always putting out really good content.
Thanks, man.
Check out his About. Join the 560G. Discord. We are always looking for fresh talent, new jokes, new people to fly with. Yeah. But yeah, Vader, really good work today. Get some time in the Hornet. You can spawn in on this server. It is running 24/7. You have almost 2 weeks until the next campaign, and in that 2 weeks, if you can dial in flight and just learn air to air, you will be an asset. Because one thing that we always get beat up on is managing cap while we are running a strike against a enemy position.
Gotcha.
So,
awesome. Yep. Well, I'm 1.3 miles behind a KC-135 right now. I'm going to try this again.
Hell yeah.
Nice work. Oh, I got a notification in chat. Oh. Very nice.
What happened in chat?
Oh no, it's Elite Dangerous telling me I got to drop. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we're doing pretty well, Jimmy. We got 5 in YouTube vertical. I'm just checking.
It's really good.
Body to tears while I look at it. Got 31 in Twitch. Wow! Thanks, guys.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. If you,
That's pretty good, man.
I'd love a follow if you could be so kind. I'm setting up a schedule of streaming, so I'll be regular Sundays, and I don't know whether it's your Saturday, isn't it? You do Friday night, Saturday night.
Yep. So it'll be your Saturday afternoon or your Sunday afternoon. That pretty much we have the missions on the server. I mean, we fly every day, but like the big organized missions. Yep.
The carrier, I just we did a 3-man in the lipsticks, the Murder Hornets, and managed to get 2 to take off at once. It's so cool.
Yep. All right. Did you fly with Blue the other day?
With Blue, yeah, briefly.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun learning how to do that stuff.
Runway is clear. You're cleared in for an arrival on 06 or 24.
I see those follows coming in. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated.
Gosh, you guys are awesome.
Yeah. Oh, look at all of them.
Now go join the Discord. Come fly with us.
Yeah.
Come fly with me. Man, it's terrible. I'll stop talking.
Yeah. So
yeah, and if you feel like you're not smart enough, or you don't think that you can handle it, or you don't think you could, if you look at it and you think, oh, well, that's way too complicated. I started with the Warbirds, and that's how I felt too. And it's like after you go through it just once or twice, then it starts. You just start picking it up. So
Yep,
it's just
muscle
you have to
memory.
dive in and trust yourself.
Yeah, that's so true.
And if
The
you
same
don't
for me.
trust, if you don't trust yourself, trust us.
Yeah.
In Jimmy, we trust. In Warbox, we trust.
There you go.
What am I going to? Content. Stream manager. Yeah.
You know, see the coolest thing about the Herc dog?
Oh, just one moment. What do we got here? Cross. Yeah, let me F2 to you. Are you parked?
Yeah, let me know when you're when you're watching, dude. You can see the impact points. Are you ready?
Yeah. Are you parked, yeah? Oh, no, I lost you. Sorry, wait. You're in reverse thrust, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry, stream. I keep zooming in and out. So I use my controller and it locks. You're doing a 3-point turn.
Well, I'm doing that with reverse. I'm in reverse thrust right now.
I love it. That's so cool. Well, I might pass you folks over to Nathan Cavallari, who is one hell of a musician. Aussie bloke. Send him some love, give him a follow. Thanks for coming, and don't be a stranger. Thanks, YouTube. If you've been putting comments in, apologies for not responding. I just can't see the chat, and my text-to-speech isn't working today, but I'll do better next time. So feel free to drop a sub if you so feel so inclined. Thanks. Been putting comments in.
Oh.
This one that you've created is crap. Alright, let's go. Spinning wheel. Here we go.